flavor is bitter and stupid.
the flavor of food additive. Mmm.
It's like people are just like we need to add more filling to this, so they just like take a can of spam and they don't even open it. They just put the spam in there, and it's just like there's more content. Why are you complaining? The video game has more content now. We put the can of spam in there.
They boiled the
Sure is
no
spam,
salt,
right?
no pepper. They just boiled the water.
Yeah, they sure did. They sure fucking did. That's video games right now. Unless you're Hi-Fi Rush and you're cool and you just shadow drop a game you've been working on for 7 years.
This game, it cannot be uninstalled. I don't want you anymore. Get out of my library.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
I can no longer launch nor uninstall this game.
What game?
It's play Terraria. For 15 minutes. I've been
You're
Get to give up on Terraria.
Ty, you're stuck with
The
it.
whole point of this was that I wanted to play T-Mod Loader earlier today, but I can't because it says Terraria's not downloaded. So I scroll down to Terraria. It says it's still up. I try to hit uninstall. Nothing happens. I hit play. Nothing happens. I'm in the
Terraria
fucking
never existed
Twilight
this
Zone.
way. So
Hold on.
Is this Terraria in the room with us now, Ty?
it isn't real. It can't hurt you.
I can't.
Ty, Terraria wasn't your fault. You have to let it go.
It doesn't let me.
you have to let it go, Ty. No, it's
I'm gonna laugh
Terraria.
when we're
Ty,
like
you're
three,
gonna
I'm gonna laugh
shadow
when
open
we're like 2
40
hours
instances of Terraria in your background.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go 2
definitely-
hours into the session, and then Ty's gonna be like, "Wait," and then completely lag out.
Yeah,
I just hear,
yeah. Keep an eye on your task manager, Ty. But in the meantime, let me go over our notes because it's been a while since we played. All right. In the previous session, the unnamed party, made up of Gris the Grey, Not a Real Bear, Penelope Winthrop, Paladin, and Sam One, went up to the mountains in search of Karth, the partner of one Keegan Sakura. They were partially led by Cat, his desert lynx. They found his trash sled a ways up the mountain path, and later they found Karth himself unconscious. And they found him with little difficulty. Paladin wanted to just grab him and go, but Karth was not willing to leave without gathering the party he was hired to escort, and also Penny and Noda threw up a little bit of a fuss, but they're children and they're ignorant, so... You know,
I am
You
the
know
smartest
it.
motherfucker in this group.
I won't fight that. I am a child and ignorant.
in the game too, in D&D as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Called projecting.
Karth was initially separated from his escorts because of a deadly Blight attack, in which he told the people he was escorting to run to the mausoleum while he led the beasts away. The unnamed party, because you guys don't have a title because you haven't been prompted for one. That's my bad.
We're the pro badminton players.
No, you're not.
Are we
Title's a
euchre
work
now?
in progress. We'll get back to you on that.
No, we play
For-
euchre now, right?
But that's badminton in this world.
I thought we did
Oh, right.
Yeah, but also, 2 of your party members weren't around to learn the rules of
Well,
it.
that
so
sucks for them. We'll teach them.
We're still the best team.
You don't
That's a
know that
given.
though. You don't know that now that it's been made canon. There could be it's a
Well,
card
okay,
game.
give us a side quest where we enter a tournament. Like, it's not that hard.
You're in bumfuck nowhere. Where's the tournament gonna be?
Well, you're gonna
I'm
have
just
to
saying,
give
if
us
they
a
don't have
side
tournaments,
quest.
we're probably the best.
Exactly.
There is
If you don't
tournaments
know.
probably, but that's in cities.
So it's canon.
Yes, it's
We're
been
regional
canon.
champions.
I declared
He
it like
admits
during. I declared it during that session that like yes, Badman is canon, but it is euchre the card
Somebody
game.
Yeah, man.
Somebody clip Leo saying badminton is canon.
Yes, it's euchre the card game though. It's not.
We have an unfortunate.
We won.
Whatever. While the party was led by Karth and Cat up the trail to the mausoleum, they encountered a pack of Boulette cubs who killed Cat, much to the horror of Noda.
She's not gonna let this go.
Penny offered to reanimate the corpse of Cat in the future, but is used later to bait and distract a massive and deadly Boulette in order to rescue Kenzie, a gnome priest who is being battered around like a ball.
Get her name down.
The party was not able to extract her
More
without
useful than Kenzie, but
alerting the massive beast and had to flee up to the mausoleum. And that's where we left off. You guys were fleeing up the path. The last ones to leave was Paladin, I believe.
Yeah, it was close.
I would also like to say before we start that I would like to give a round of applause to Cam for updating his character background and stuff and notifying me of that. Good job, Cam.
Thank you.
Good job.
I can hear that from downstairs.
good.
And as a reminder,
Like wet with a
to-
It does.
I don't want
To-
to take note of how wet it sounded. I'm glad someone else picked up on that.
I would also
Anyway.
like to notify Ty and Blake that if you guys want to come up with your own reason as to why you are gathering a council, you are free to do so in the many
I feel
upcoming
like we
sessions.
should, but I'm trying. There's so many reasons it could be. I've been trying to figure.
Yeah, if
Hey,
you
you know
if you
what?
need help
Roll a die.
if you need help
Roll a
narrowing it
die.
down, you can ask me later outside of session.
Yeah, I
but
think
like
we
also, like
I kind of like the idea that the original reason is to implement badminton as the official
No,
sport.
there's no. Why
I
would
think that's
our?
a good reason.
There's no
That's
way
a cause
that.
that no.
because like I just want to say that in my personal notes I have like lists and like paragraphs for like 3 characters. I have 1 paragraph for like like even not a paragraph, like a paragraph in bullet point form for Sam 1, and then for Paladin I have a sentence that he's the caretaker of Sam 1.
He's the caretaker.
So if you want to add anything more, you are free to do so at any point. But if you want to keep it simple, I'm not against that either.
It's gonna stay simple, but it's probably. I'm trying to figure out how to make it less.
You're doing great.
You're doing
Well, then
great.
just flesh out the things that aren't him.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
flesh out things that like maybe you have happened to him, or things that happen around him, or to the people he may have met.
Yeah.
That's what most of the stuff that I added. Like Penny's backstory is almost completely done. Most of the stuff I added was a more like solid description of her personality for my sake, so I can roleplay her a little better, and then important relationships that she has.
Yeah. But with that in mind, we'll pick back up where we left off. We're on the region map because you guys are no longer in the perilous trail that was leading up to the mausoleum. There is Paladin, you taking up the rear. You managed to catch up to Karth, who is basically dragging Kenzie up these. It's occasionally there's something akin to a stairway with like uniform-ish stones that have been like weathered and torn apart due to erosion and whipping sandstorms. He's sort of just dragging Kenzie along as she stumbles up the mountainside. Further ahead, you see the rest of your party. You see the hulking form of Noda, acting as sort of like a barrier for the winds for some of the less.
Barrier.
Yeah, you like that? Feel free to use that one.
Will do.
And you made me lose my train of thought. Fuck you, Lucy.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You see the forms of you don't exactly see the form of Penny so much as you see her hat and the large Necronomicon on her back. You see the almost like the lithe form of Gris the Grey, sort of just like she was the first one to go, but you've seen that like you see only like faint traces of her like far off in the distance, and then you also see to your thankfully you see Sam, his metal coat sort of being a beacon in this rather disorienting environment. You all are now out. I'm officially putting you all out of danger, out of this high-stress situation. What do you do currently? Because your goal, like last session, was to find the party and then like basically escape to safety. You have one party member with you, and you've gotten her away from danger.
And we're still we have
You're
have
a decent way
Karth.
up the mountain. You have Karth. You have Kenzie.
we're missing the tiefling.
Yeah, I mean, I think we continued to the mausoleum then, right?
Because
The-
Penny was also interested in seeing the mausoleum.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I just figured we were gonna go all the way since we're already.
there's
All right.
there's no way we can make it back down the mountain without getting caught by the storm.
Okay.
If there's a moment, is Kenzie conscious?
Uh,
I'm assuming
she is struggling, but very much so.
I'm gonna
Because she, as you recall, she was being used as essentially a toy by lizard dogs that were like quadruple her size.
She's chilling, right? I'm sure
She's fine.
Yeah, I'll wait until we get into the mausoleum, and I'm gonna possibly question her about the rest of the crew.
Sure. You see Karth trying to like basically like shout questions into her as he's like helping her along, just trying to ask questions over the sandstorm, just like he's not like interrogating her like Batman, like where are they? But he's like, where is she? But he's sort of just like asking like where's the rest of your folk? Swear to me! But no, he's just sort of asking like where's the rest of your folk? Where? He's like asking he's like where's Tantor? Where's the other one? And like Kenzie just sort of like gasping, like struggling, just kind of like fading in and out of consciousness as she's just being dragged along by Karth.
I'm gonna yell back at Karth. Karth, leave her alone. Well, we can talk when we get in the mausoleum.
Yeah, like let her breathe for a second.
Now is not the time. Keep walking.
He's like, this could be a matter of life and death every second that goes by in these sands.
Yeah, for us too.
Yeah, look at her.
Like,
She's a
mumbling
trooper.
under
She's
my
got
breath.
this.
This could be
All right, keep interrogating her. I'll get the water board up.
Huh?
Sam.
He just opens up his chest and pulls out a whole set.
That's his transformer function.
It's an interrogation table, just like he turns into like a flat plank with like shackles on it. Like what? How does he transform to this? How does this work?
You know.
I don't know.
Like the
You
book
don't
series as
wanna
a
know.
kid of all like the kids who could turn into different like
Wonder
animals
Twins,
and shit.
yeah. Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
Animorphs.
Animorphs. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
the one.
one.
Animorph.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna anamorph into a water ward real quick.
Oh my god.
We'll figure this out.
Right, but I'm gonna try and like stay near, like pretty much cemented to Noda's leg, and like not try to hide myself in the wind as we make it.
Yeah,
through.
I'm using my paw. I'm sort of leaning down so I can cover the other side with it to block the end off.
I will note that the journey up, you guys didn't need to roll because you had both Karth and Kat leading. Karth is now handling Kenzie. Someone else will have to lead. And also, you are lacking Kat.
Yeah,
so...
no, I'm gonna be like, fucking Karth, you get up there. I'll take care of Kenzie. We lost our other guy because of you. Both of you.
Let me roll something real quick.
I'm very mad. I have my aura from like when I got sacrificed is like emanating from me.
Karth is sort of just like he looks at you and he knows is like, oh shit, like she's like he knows this for the first time, like oh shit, she's pissed, she's pissed, and like he's like
right now.
He's like all right then, and then as he's like trying to like lead like Kenzie over to you, Kenzie will sort of like eyes, you'll see like her head like drag up and like meet the vision of a large beast and just sort of like back away.
Staring at her.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be
fine. Based off like the basic perception, it's not so much that she's afraid of you, it's just that she's had a bad experience with large animals previously.
Yeah.
So
have another one if she
that was main reason why she did not wish to be carried by you when you guys were initially fleeing.
Kenzie, it's okay. She's nice. She's
make a persuasion check, Penny.
I'm still scowling.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage, I guess.
I'm just like an annoyed teenager right now.
Yeah.
Am I being unhelped by the angry bear next to me?
Yes, I believe so. You're being negatively assisted by the grumpy bear.
Well, that's a 2 plus numbers, which isn't enough.
right.
0, so 2.
So
Is that got it?
Karth will like go for the handoff and then basically like realize when like the small person's not detaching from him, he's like, I can still manage the lead. He's just gonna be like, I can still lead and I can do both.
Then do it.
All right. He's going to sort of trudge ahead. And he's going to make a survival check at disadvantage, because he's busy managing, Kenzie. But he does have a pretty decent survival score, so you know, there's that. This is what he's good at. Let's see.
Because this is job that people hired him for. I also have a pretty decent survival.
Yeah,
though.
but you were like, you could have.
I'm not gonna help. I'm mad.
You could have helped. You could have done it yourself, but you decided, no, I'm a piss baby. That's you. That's my impression of you.
Piss baby. I'm a big piss baby right now.
And so because of that, you guys will make it to the mausoleum, but I will need a Constitution saving throw from everyone.
I'm so good at these.
Oh yeah, I'm like a god at these. Observe my. Get a doctor.
Why won't I?
Let
Why
me
can't I open
find
my
my
character sheet again?
notes.
Well, I'm feeling a section.
Probably because your character isn't on the screen for some reason.
It
And
works
by
like
now
the third time I did it.
Yeah, because they're saying it as their names, not their characters in the chat.
Oh. 2? Uh-oh. That's not good.
Uh-oh. Is this just like to fight against the element?
If you go to, so if you're like on the top bar where the chat and combat encounters are, there's the one that looks like a person where it says actors. You should be able to click on that where it says players folder and find your character. And if you click on the name, it should pull up your character sheet.
It does. That's good.
Hey. Because also I found out if you have any summons, their character sheet is also in there.
It is, correct.
Oh,
So I
swag.
just found Bert's character sheet. Which is going to be very useful once I start getting a lot of skeletons to know about this.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, where is that?
So on the top, it's the third tab where it's
Oh,
like
actors?
shadow combat,
Sneeze, no.
I see, I
actors.
see.
Yeah. You
Bless
sneeze?
you.
Sneezed.
All right. So, Sam and Gris both get 1 point of exhaustion. Until you take a long rest, you will have a -1 to all your rolls.
Is that added? Oh, I see.
Just any roll you make. It's
Any roll
Oh,
you
so is
make.
this the new exhaustion?
Yeah, it is the new exhaustion.
Ooh.
Which you still can die from. If you reach 10 stacks of exhaustion, you do just die.
Right, but this I like this
Less
better than
punishing at lower
the
levels.
other one.
Yes.
Wait,
but
wait.
yeah,
Oh, this is new. Okay.
yeah. The
Yeah,
trek
instead
up
of having disadvantage on your ability checks and stuff.
the trek
just
up
a
the
-1 to
mountain
everything.
is unbearably slow. Even when you were traveling in the sandstorm, when you were being led by Karth and Kat initially, you could still feel like a sense of location and progression that it felt like you were moving, you were making progress. And this one, you feel like certain times like you're wandering in circles. You feel like Noda, you're in a pissy form. You're just like, we've passed that rock like 3 times already.
I'm definitely like, I know where we're supposed to go, but I'm not saying anything because I'm mad, and I'm like, Kat would have been able to lead us there, no
You're
problem.
like, there's a moment where like, the second you realize like we're going the wrong way, and then you look up ahead to see Karth stumbling. You seem like almost tripping eat shit, and you're like, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna like, deserve this. I'm fine, so.
However, during the progress, your bear form would fade away. Actually, it takes
Okay.
that long of time, unless you wish to burn another. Yeah.
No, not yet. So I'm
Alright.
just like a small kid now, just angrily trudging along.
Yeah, you went from like a pouty bear
shrunk
to
down,
like
but my
a kid.
energy, my
like your
aura
art-
has not faded.
I'd
If
like to
anything,
think-
it has grown.
I like to think you shrink down like as soon as you regain the auto form with your arms crossed and like a pout on your face, just like keep trudging
absolutely.
along.
I've been walking like that the whole time. And then basically that angry bear aura is still there, and it's still huge. She's so mad.
But as the shadow of Noda's massive bear form fades, a new shadow begins to appear as you see the shape of like stone pillars and crumbling walls in the distance, and you imagine that might be the location of a mausoleum. As you get closer, you see it's hard to see because of the sandstone, but again you see shadows of like brick foundations here or there. Occasionally you're not stepping on sand, but sand covered bricks and stone. There seems to be like almost a formation of what could have been like a generalized location or even a town, but now the only thing left standing is like a couple of walls. Definitely nothing that could give you actual shelter, but as you see Karth sort of just like instead of like sort of trying to yell at the sandstorm, he'll like lean into Kenzie's ear and like whisper to ask her questions, and she'll nod in the direction of the like largest collection of walls and pillars, which you assume might be like the main like mausoleum entrance.
Can I make an intelligence check to concur that information?
Sure. I'll go ahead and make a history check or a religion check. Your choice.
Which one of those did I dumped one of those too, because it was religion, because religion's for... Oh, I know, I have both of them. What impacts I don't?
Religion's for nerds.
Oh, nature's for nerds.
Yeah, nature's for losers.
Yeah, imagine being proficient
11
in nature.
total.
11 total? You're like, hey, it's the biggest one. Could be right.
Well, okay, let's see if we can take shelter in there. I'm gonna pass the word down.
Make
sure everyone's keeping up.
Anyone else doing anything?
I mean, just trying to make sure that we're not getting followed by the fucking. I know, like, we were told they can't, but
make a perception check.
Oh yeah, I will
also.
Perceive.
Can I help this man perceive?
You may.
I've perceived.
He has perceived.
Yo.
Oh, he is.
He has
Never
perceived.
That's perception if I've never seen one.
He's perceiving.
He is perceived.
Sam, you approach. You see like Pal like take like
you
do like a quick scan.
I've seen this guy literally do is the fucking Kubrick stare into like the next. I can see him like.
He sees the audience.
Like, he has already seen the final boss of the campaign.
He sees the fourth wall. He sees its existence.
He sees where all of us
looking straight at us right now.
He sees in the fifth dimension. He's gone. Pal, you keep your head on like a literal swivel as your party makes your way.
Spinning like an owl.
As your party makes its way towards the collection of walls and pillars. First thing you notice with your perception check is that, like, this in itself will not provide enough cover. But what you do see with that 29 as you guys are approaching is that there seems to be a staircase sort of leading downwards that looks a bit dark. You don't have dark vision, so you can't really see that far down, but there is a staircase that leads down that sand is blowing into, but obviously there's a lot less sand in there than there is out here. But also, with a 29, I thought this was gonna be impossible to find, but you know what? Fuck me, I guess. It's there is what seems to be like supplies, like an adventurer's pack, like sort of scattered and torn in the direction going away from this cathedral.
Well, I'm gonna point that out to everybody real quick. Make sure we're all on the same page. That
What are you pointing out? Sorry.
they found scattered adventure supplies that the storm normally would have kind of covered up, but perception check. So.
And it was very covered up. It was pretty much half buried. You saw the hints of a leather strap sticking out, and you're like, "What's that?" And you just sort of just like kicked it with your foot, and it's like a backpack that was torn in half.
Can I?
I think I would expect a small, like a lower perception check from a demigod made entirely out of eyes.
You should be able to, like, if you guys don't TPK, you should be able to like reach a high 40-something perception check if you keep this up.
Let's go.
So can I like take a moment to just kind of pick through what's immediately on the surface of the adventuring gear? Try and get a. Or I guess another thing, if that takes too long. How long has this been here?
I am scrounging for valuables.
That would be a survival check.
Whoa, I'm so bad at those.
Hal
Are there any
also point out that staircase that you need like dark vision.
Who's good at a survival check here?
That's a natural
Because
20.
Ayo?
Alright.
Plus
Yo,
one.
we
I think.
surviving out here.
For 20. We had 21.
Damn,
Wait, no.
yo.
Hold on. Yeah, 21.
you're supposed to get your 20s with my bardic inspiration. I'm feeling a little
Fuck
useless
you.
right now.
Everybody just keep rolling well so that Ty's checks never health.
Wait, so how does bardic inspiration work now? Now I can react to my bad roll and like get a good one. Is that it?
Are we using the reaction rules or the old rules?
I think we're doing reaction rules.
The caveat is that I was going to allow Ty to use reaction rolls, but he would have to downgrade to the worse magical secrets that the new version of Bard has.
Gotcha.
So if it's so worst magical secrets, what am I missing with the?
It's that your subclass no longer gets magical secrets early; it gets it at the same time as all other Bard subclasses.
Does that mean I just get rid of my current abilities like
No.
that have like
magical secrets, you get it at 5, right?
Yeah, for
Lore?
Oh yeah, for Bards of Lore. If you want to use reaction, Bardic Inspiration, then your magical secrets would come in at level 8 instead of level 5.
Level 6.
Level 6.
So level
sorry.
6. So level 8 instead of level 6.
All right, let me just double check to make sure I know what magical secrets is.
It's free spells from any spell list.
Oh shit! I thought I already had that.
No,
No.
you're level 3, my guy.
No, I nabbed a spell I shouldn't currently have right now.
Which spell is that?
Let me check. Where's my spell list? Where's my character? I usually double tap my character.
You can hit
just
C
go
on
to-
your
go to-
keyboard.
C on your keyboard, or go to the actors tab in like the
C
chat
on
encounters or actors, and then go to
Spell book.
players.
Let me just rattle them off. Vicious Mockery, Minor Illusion, Dissonant Whispers, Featherfall, Healing Word, Silvery Barbs, Hold Person, Aid. Are all
No,
those?
those all sound like Bard
Those all
spells.
sound Bard spells.
Oh,
They
they're
also
all still
sound like the
arc
correct
Bard spells?
number that you should have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have 6 spells total, right?
Yeah.
You have no
Yeah,
more than you need.
You're,
Yeah,
you're good.
Okay. Just I could have sworn. Never mind.
But your survival check,
Natural 20.
natural 20. That's the stuff's been here for like a little bit less than a day.
That's good news. Hey, guys, this is really fresh. They're probably still around here.
Oh. Are there any is there an indication of which direction they?
There
I
is,
mean,
yeah.
The only place they probably could go is I'm gonna point to the staircase,
The-
especially in the sandstorm.
The stuff was spewed like as if it fell off them as because this pal rolled a 29 on perception, and also you got a natural 20. The stuff seems to be actually moving in direction away from the staircase.
Oh, like it's been thrown from that direction.
No, as if
Or-
as it seemed like it was dropped while someone was moving away from the staircase.
Towards where? Did they just kind of scatter, or?
It just kind of scattered. You can't see exactly that well because you are in a sandstorm.
We should.
How?
Seems like they might have been fleeing from that.
Karth is going to sort of yell the sandstorm over his shoulder to you. He's gonna yell, "I'm gonna try to take Kenzie out of the sandstorm." And he's gonna start moving towards the staircase.
Can you give a description of the staircase? Like I'm imagining it looks creepy.
It does, mostly because a lot of your party doesn't have dark vision. The only one who spotted it was Pal.
I asked if Pal pointed it out because I would look down there. I have really good dark vision. But
If you point it out, then yeah, you would look into it. Note it.
I have 120 dark vision.
Do you have double sight?
Yeah, I have double sight.
I think that's 120 then. Yeah.
Yeah. You would see like pretty early on, like not even like 10 feet down into the like 10 or 15 feet like underground. Basically, there's basically like rubble blocking the staircase.
So you can't even make it that far in.
You can make it a little bit in, but it doesn't completely protect you from the sandstorm. Is the thing. It'll stop you from being blown over, but you're still gonna have like sand being whipped at your face.
Gotcha. Okay, but it's not like there's just a bunch of bad guys hanging out there just waiting for us.
That's what I was worried about.
Okay. I don't know why. Anytime I see a staircase going down, I just think of that one from like a couple campaigns ago, where it's like to the Underdark or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's how you walk to the ending of your character early.
Yeah, and I'm like, I kind of wish
It wasn't
that
ending
we could go
your.
back at some point.
It wasn't
I'm
ending your
curious.
character early. That was more so like I was gonna offer you guys a hard mode if you so like. Now, granted, it was your first campaign, but
Let's
still.
Theoretically, yeah.
You should
I was
offer
gonna-
us another staircase down to the Underdark at some point, though, because it seems fun now.
If I were to offer like optionally difficult stuff, that a staircase would be like an optimal way to do so. You are correct.
Hey guys, let's go on the staircase.
We can
like,
maybe-
I'm getting
I'm
good
having
come from the
thoughts, and I think I
staircase.
just love
Yeah,
stairs.
I love stairs so much. I push
Just in
everyone down the
general.
stairs.
We should probably at least try and get a little bit out of the storm, and we could talk about our next move. And Penny's pushed with Karth.
There is a lot of rubble basically blocking your way down if you want to go any further down into like actually get cover from the sandstorm.
Damn, this rebel's gonna block
Like-
our way down. Anyone have any ideas?
Like I said,
Can
Is
I'm gonna look at Noda and Pal. I'm like, do you think we could get through this? How thick do you think this is?
I
Can
don't
I-
have. Yeah,
Can I tap on
Can
the
I
rocks
check on
to
it?
see
And
how
I'm not
thick
gonna.
it is? Can I look at the rocks and like hands on hips? How thick is this?
I don't think in fact,
Can I
know
try to
don't
push
have
it to
dark vision.
see like if I? Because I'm
Sure.
assuming that we had walked down the stairs, like as far down the stairs as we could. To
Sure.
The rubble to,
yeah,
can I try
it's
to
not that
push
far.
against it, see how.
Absolutely, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Just a straight strength check.
Just a straight strength
16.
check. 16. Nothing happens.
I shrug.
Furious.
Shrug.
Is
You
there any
you saw-
gaps
you saw-
in the rubble? Say
Awesome.
small enough for a rat-sized familiar to fit through.
Check something.
In theory.
In theory.
Or
It
frog.
also didn't have to worry about breaking its bones to squeeze. further
No, there is not.
Hmm.
Very curious. Mm-hmm.
I have.
We need to find some way, because we can't stay out in the open.
Oh wait, hold on. It's just rubble, right? Is that just rock?
Yeah, it's like very like
Can
loose
I
rock.
use mold
Oh.
earth to start excavating some of it?
Sure. Would you like to do so?
I don't like it when you ask like that, but yeah. I'm gonna start at the top. I'm not gonna start
You
at the
have
bottom.
Alright.
ran
I'm gonna
into a land of mine, roll
alright.
death saving throw. No.
I'm going to roll a d20 real quick.
Yeah, D20.
All right.
Anytime Leo asks me anything in that manner, I'm so suspicious.
Wait. Was that a roll d20 or yeah, it was. It was a natural 20. Okay, so good news.
No, wait, yes?
That's me. I did that.
Yeah, you
I
did
don't know
that.
if that's good or
Oh,
not.
sorry. I'll do that. I'll do it all by myself, not as Penny. My bad.
I don't know if it's in favor or
Okay.
not.
As us.
That is still a successful fate roll. What that successful fate roll does is it enables you to make a check, Lucy.
Okay.
I need Noda to
Checking?
make an intelligence check
Oh no.
because properly
Which stat
excavating
did I dump? Okay, no,
Properly-
I dumped charisma. Okay.
properly excavating involves geometry and physics.
Can,
So
can
that's
I
just
consult Penny on
no. You said I'm just gonna do it. So
Yeah, you're right, you're
unfortunately,
right. Yeah,
unfortunately,
no, it's okay. Guys. I'm so.
And I
I'm
don't
the
think Noda
smartest
would understand
eight-year-old.
that it requires all of that. I think
No.
Noda
Yeah,
would
I'm
be
just,
wrong.
like, I'm just gonna go at the top so it doesn't
Yeah.
collapse on us.
Absolutely.
That's what I thought. Oh yeah, I rolled a 19 plus 1, so that's
All right.
20 or just straight intelligence.
She's good at digging. That's why.
I'm good at
That's
digging.
why she's
You're
good,
good- you're
able to
good at
calculate
digging.
all the fucking.
So yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, so good news. There is no amount of cave-in. The people that will confirm to be in that staircase was Karth, Kenzie, Penny, Noda, and Pal. you guys would have had to make certain saving throws to prevent being crushed by rocks. Rocks would have fallen.
For future stuff, I wouldn't be in there. I don't have dark vision, so I wouldn't be able to see shit anyway. So I was not gonna...
all right.
I was hiding from the sand as best as I would sit in there.
So yeah, some of the more vulnerable people would have been in slight amount of danger, especially with the HP threshold that Karth and Kenzie are at. But luckily, not only because you made
funny if that's
you almost I'll be honest with you, you almost killed one of them.
I would have rolled my R so fucking hard if one of them fucking died.
But you didn't. You got a successful fate roll, and then you got a 19 on intelligence check, so you're able to.
It was a dirty 20 on an intelligence check.
Excuse me.
They die.
I don't know if it's like thresholds of by 5, you know, like 15, 20, etc.
There was degrees of success and failure, sure, but you already far exceeded that, and you were able to successfully make clear the way forward and just sort of push the rebel further down, and you just sort of hear the clacking of rocks against stairs as just
Yeah, the way that Noda molds Earth, it's like her eyes turn get that purple reddish aura thing, and her hands start glowing, and she's it looks like she's just picking things up, but there's actually a little space in between it where she thinks she's picking it up. She doesn't understand that she's magically moving it. She just thinks she's really good at digging.
Right.
She'd be digging.
But as you clear the way, Karth is gonna stumble behind you while carrying Kenzie down. And he's gonna be he's just gonna say, "We gotta get out of this sandstorm."
You're welcome.
Right, he goes, "Thank you," and keeps following behind you.
Before anybody actually goes in there, when I move a little bit enough to see through it, do I see further in? Is there anything?
Yes, you see you have to
before
move,
we just start piling people.
No,
in there.
you have to definitely go a little bit further down, but you do see rough you have 120 feet, roughly I'd say on the edge of your 120 feet you see.
I crawl to the top of the. I climb to the top of the pile to look through.
Yeah, you see it sort of empty out into a basement, and you don't see anything sort of stick out to you.
Yeah, I jump down from the pile, shrug, and then keep digging.
All right. Does the rest of the party follow Noda down?
Yep.
Once she clears her head.
Yeah.
I'm scurrying to get the fuck out of this sandstorm.
All right. You guys managed to walk down to the as soon as you reach the basement level floor, it opens up into a rather basic room. That's sort of it's kind of a little bit cramped, but you can see that there is sort of a tunnel that leads further in. But as soon as you reach the bottom floor, pushing the rubble down, Noda, you sort of just make a bed of rocks, off to the side, a bed of rubble. And Karth will put Kenzie down gently before just slamming his back against the wall and just sliding down, just
Does anyone have a
and,
a light?
I feel like I have some torches. Let me check.
Karth will say hold on a second. He's gonna reach into a pocket in one on the inside of his jacket, and he'll pull out a coin, and he'll bite it, and cricket, and it'll give a 5 feet glow of light. It's this is all I got.
Actually, I'm going to underneath the rubble, a small little rat hand will pop up as a animated corpse of Bert will emerge from the rubble, and he will climb onto my shoulders and basically position his head directly underneath mine, and then I'm going to switch to his senses because he has 30 feet of dark vision.
All right.
I thought you were doing something that was going to help everyone, but it's just
you will.
Yeah, she is definitely stumbling as she walks.
You can see it. You can absolutely see. But I will say that if you were to do this in combat, your movement would be halved, and you'd have disadvantage on athletics and acrobatics checks.
I'm holding Penny's hand. I'm guiding Penny too.
I'm very much. I can see, but I'm very much
I'm holding.
It's like if your eyes suddenly went above your head, or
it reminds me of that.
Really confusing.
It reminds me of that video where people what if we were in a third-person game and they'd put helmets on that would blind them, but would have a GoPro on the top of their helmet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I mean, you could you could do that.
I have a bunch of torches, so I'm gonna take one out.
Are you gonna light a torch in this underground enclosed area?
Do I see her take out the torch?
Yes, because torches are meant to be used like that. You can
Alright,
use
if I see her
torches
take out
like
the
that.
torch,
They're designed
no.
to be used within indoor areas.
Guys, I have a thing that could help with this, but
Gonna-
I have fairy fire. I could use that.
Fairy fire would last. You're thinking of dancing legs, I think.
Oh yeah, it only lasts a minute. Never mind.
Lasts a minute, and also the people who it hits get like a ton of disadvantages.
I believe Pal
they?
has the
It's just it's just they get
has the
advantage
light
on them.
spell.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
so
No, I forget because I just get it. Like I didn't choose to
I didn't choose to have this power.
the light cantrip.
It was
Yes, no, I will
cast
cast the
up
light
on me.
cantrip then. Yeah.
All right.
Glad you mentioned that. I don't have the little sidebar pulled up, so I didn't even remember.
All right. Everything gets much better as Pal. What do you cast light on? You just cast it on like your shield on your
Shield
body.
again.
All right.
Yeah.
Like if you ever had like those like LED like grill lights on like if you ever encountered that on like a truck, that's basically what Pal does. He just like shines a bright light from his shield.
Bro, turn your
God.
brights off.
But yeah,
I'm gonna swap back to my own vision.
You
And I
got
walk
you
in
have
front.
you have a source of light. In a small room, there is a tunnel that sort of leads out, but you also have depleted resources and two very tired companions traveling with you, and
Maybe
also
we should-
some missing people. Still,
We should take a moment, and just rest and maybe figure out what our next move is. Penny is like shaking sand out of her ears as she says this.
Remembering that not everybody's made of metal.
Uh,
I'm gonna do a shake
Oh,
like
not
how
everyone's made
dogs
of
do when they
metal.
get out of the bath, but instead of water, it's just a bunch of sand.
I just got it all off of me, Chris.
I'll
Well, I
help
just
brush
got
it
it all
off
off of me, too.
I'll help brush it off of Penny's ears.
Very subtly
I'm gonna
cast
pick up. I'm
mage
gonna pick up
hand
Bert
and
and
pick
I'm gonna wring
up
him out like a towel.
No!
Push all the sand out of like his
You're
open
straight up
cavities.
twisting his entire body.
his one eye's gonna pop out like one of like those stress balls,
Oh god.
and
Oh,
then like
shit,
suck
sorry,
back,
Bert.
and then pop back
I'll
in
chase
once you
after it to go pick it up.
I'm gonna take off my jacket and turn it upside down and dump the sand out of my pockets.
Do you guys just
So
have like?
full of sand.
Do you guys just have like a trash corner? Like, is this like where all the rubble's going? You guys are
I
just
think we're
emptying
just
sand
doing
there
it
too.
on the floor where we're
Yeah,
Alright,
I was
cool.
I don't think
being
we thought
organized.
to-
All
about
right.
it.
You're being animals about it. Very
And then
cool.
like, and during this
We
time,
are
I'm,
animals. What
I'm
do you
gonna
want
be
from
short
us?
resting.
Short resting. Do you guys agree to short rest? It will be an hour's worth of time.
Does
I
that
think
get rid
with-
of my exhaustion?
It does
I think
not.
it's a long rest.
It's a long rest.
Oh yeah.
Basically, I'm at a level 2 spell slots. I can get one back if we short rest, and also we can maybe get our other two people a little bit healthier.
I guess I'll get I get one of my wild shapes.
Yeah,
back.
with them on single hit death's door, we don't have a lot of time, but what
you
good is
have-
it if we save one more person and one of them dies because they didn't have health? Like,
Yeah,
I guess I could
think
heal
we should-
them, but
we should not. Yeah. Well, also
I'm
we
not
have.
wasting my heals
Ty,
on
do you
them
have
until
Song
they
of
use their own
Rest,
hit
right?
dice.
Song of Rest? I'm pretty sure I don't. Well, unless it's
It's a
wait,
bard
wait, wait.
ability.
Isn't that
If
just
it's
a bard thing?
ability, let me check. That one's a bit more obscure. I'm still getting used to those.
Song of Rest. Yeah, that's at second level.
So anyone who uses a hit die during a short rest can use an additional d6 and restore their health by that for free.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Can I ask
Good
what
call.
that looks like to Sam? How do you boost the morale of those taking a short rest, Sam?
Give us a show.
Yeah. You are a bard. How do you entertain?
I'm
Are you
gonna
a
pull out.
Yeah.
Take out like my my lyre from my compartment, from my my abdominal compartment, and just like
Absolutely. You're like Bender from Futurama.
Wait.
Just like-
I like it a lot.
play a little BTS.
All right.
I'm
Very
Which
cool.
BTS song are you playing?
Yeah,
I'm
expose
gonna use
yourself. Expose yourself right now. What's your favorite BTS
I'm gonna light
song?
a torch as like a fan light to like wave along to the song.
I'm thinking we'll do Let Go, and then we'll do Make It Right as like an encore. If you guys
my
still
God.
want some,
No,
I don't
my
even
God.
know
I
these
got some
songs.
Stay
This is
Gold
like
and
new BTS.
Your Eyes Tell.
Wonderful.
Well, and then while
That's
this is
what I'm thinking.
happening, as people do their short rest stuff, I'll question Kenzie, but we can get to that after.
Yeah. I guess
I'm
you guys can
playing
take
I'm
you guys
playing
can
with
take a
Carrie.
short rest if you so desire. I will
We're
do
doing
a
tricks
short
in the
rest.
dark.
So if you open up your character sheet in the game, you can click under hit dice, There's this thing that says short rest, long rest. You can click short rest.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use.
All right, and it's a card, and then pull up Kenzie's sheet.
Oh.
Wait, shouldn't I? Oh, right, I get 2. Right, so I'm gonna restore 1 second level spell slot.
All right.
And then
Penny, you said you were going to question Kenzie, who is now seems to be like catching her breath, just sort of like, just like full on leaning back, eyes closed, and just sort of like trying to calm her breath.
Yeah. So now that we're kind of a little bit out of the way, what happened?
Because
what's your name?
she goes, and then she like squints at you. He's like, how old are you? You're
She's dodging the question.
I'm old enough to be out here. What's
she'll look to Karth and he'll go be like kind of give like a
I'm like
face.
standing behind Penny with my arms crossed, but it's a little less intimidating because I'm under 2 feet now.
Oh,
but she'll be like, she's like, I'm Kenzie. I'm the healer from the. I guess we didn't have a name. Not that we need one anymore. But yeah, I'm Kenzie.
Okay, well, what
Hi.
happened? Hi, are you? What happened to the other? You came up here with 2 others, right?
Yeah.
It was you, Karth, and then
It was Karth was leading me, Tantor, and Ampersand up.
ampersand.
Like the symbol?
Don't push on it. They don't.
Is that the tiefling?
She yeah, it is. She like gets over eyebrow and comes across her face. She goes, yeah, we that was our only joke on our travels, basically.
damn. I'm sorry.
And then Tantor was the half orc.
Tantor. Yeah, he was he was the big guy.
So
Not the
we
small
saw
guy.
the remains of your cart a little bit ways. That's where we found Karth. Karth. Sorry,
Yeah, she's like, I wish we'd come up with that joke. We were too busy making fun of Ampersand.
No, it's
That's a good one. Wish I
okay,
thought of it
before I agree with you, is Ampersand alive?
She should be, yeah.
Respect for the dead.
me and her, we made our ways back up. I'm surprised she's not here, but I went back for Tantor. He tried to hold them off.
Is she in a convenient location, or
I don't know exactly.
Where were you guys going? I mean, was it?
We were heading up the stairs. Karth told us to head to the mausoleum since it's where the Bullets couldn't tunnel.
I'm gonna think.
But she'll speak up. But Tantor wasn't too successful in holding them off, though.
Oh. Is he dead?
Yeah, he was. I don't know how much you saw of the area, but his corpse is pretty fresh in there. His body's pretty fresh in there, dead.
I'm not good enough to do humanoid bodies yet, so we won't be going back for that.
Pardon?
Oh, sorry. I was talking to myself.
You see Karth trying to make contact with you, just like, don't. He was willing. If you wanted to animate his pet, like he's like fine, but like there's something about animating her dead friend that he's like, maybe not that line.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's safe for us to go back.
Pet's not a friend.
If there's no one left to save, it's kind of morbid, but we shouldn't go back for them.
Well, Tantor's gone, but Ampersand's likely still out there.
Well, do you think they made it to the mall? Because I think Are we in the mausoleum?
They likely made it here, but they probably couldn't clear the rebel like you lot were able to. So they probably looked to find other forms of shelter.
Oh, well, shit. I'm gonna look to Powell, who was looking out. Did you see anything else around here that may have been able to hide somebody?
I don't recall what my check was. I know it was high,
massive.
but I very much remember on this.
It was massive, and you weren't able to like see anything that would have offered nearly as much cover as you saw that the best source of cover was the mausoleum that you were heading towards.
Well, we can rest up in here for a bit, and then we can maybe head back out to try and find Ampersand. And then we can all hide out in here for the time being until the storm passes. But I mean, at least maybe that's just what I think. And I'm looking at the rest of the group to make sure. Like, is everyone...
Yeah, I think we'd be in...
Yeah.
Is everyone feeling tip-top shape to go back out into the storm?
Karth is going to lean towards Kenzie and just you got anything left in you, or are you tapped out right now? And she'll be like... You see her like try to like pull out a holy symbol from her pocket and just like clutch it and try to do something magical. You can tell, but nothing happens. She's like, I think I've used up everything I could.
That's all right.
Well, if that's the case, gather around, everyone. Here's my you got my BTS wisdom here for you, real quick.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Pulls the guitar out.
Basically.
All right. To you, Paladin, I bless you with how much aid, temporary AD again? Let me check aid real quick.
8 is 5.
5.
I
never
bless
took
you.
it off from earlier, so I still have it.
Oh, you still have it?
8 is
Sick.
8 hours.
All right, cool.
It's still
Whoever
from
you
the
gave
first.
8 it's still running on. We'll have it
Damn.
basically until we go to sleep.
Yeah.
Everyone's got aids. That's nice.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
go away.
Cool. That's cool.
they haven't found a way. We're working on that. We're working on that, Cam.
I'll zip
We're
that
working on it.
back up real quick. We don't have to deal with that yet.
But yeah.
Sick.
Well, what do you do?
I'm going to... I don't think there's anything else I can do during the short rest I got. What about you, Karth? Are you going to stay here, or...
He's like, I can help look if you want, but I'd prefer if somebody stayed behind with Kenzie. I don't think Kenzie should go out. I think somebody should stay with her.
I don't either. And does he look like he's still super injured?
He's, I mean, the clear, like, there is still, like, his gear and stuff is still, like, bloodied and messed up, but he seems, like, to have, like, he's much more whole, I guess, as a person.
There are 2 weak links right now.
We don't like to call them weaklings. We actually call
I
them...
will.
Okay.
The hell?
Well, maybe you should stay here then, Karth, for the time being.
He's like, you sure? I'm familiar with these lands and these environments. I could be a big help out there.
Well, if Karth is volunteering to go, and someone needs to watch over it. He's Sam's already propping up his feet.
Do you want to stay here, Sam?
I imagine like Sam has like
Sam's like twist my arm, sure.
Twist my arm, why don't you? Well, if I have to see you all on your way, I want to make sure you guys are all prepared. So gather around. Whoever doesn't have aid, gather around.
Okay.
Let me teach you a little. This is how it works. I'm like taking out like a little piece of paper. So here, I'm gonna teach you how to make a paper crane right now. Right. This is gonna be my aid.
You're gonna
to
teach
them,
us the
my
choreo
help.
to your favorite BTS song.
Okay.
And he switches as he switches to the falsetto voice right there, as you can see. And I'm going all deep into the lore of BTS here. And somewhere down the line, within the first minute, I'm gonna tell them that the entire process takes 15 minutes, so I can ramble on about this. But really, after the first minute of like whatever I was doing, like that.
All right. So what 3 So you cast it on you cast it on Karth, yourself, and Pal before.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna cast it on Penny, Noda, and Krista.
Penny, Noda, yes.
All
yes,
right.
those 3.
Alright, I will add...
Good luck in your travelers adventures. I wish you the best.
We're only going to be gone
we'll
for...
see you again.
Good luck.
If we're only going to be...
If this is the last time we meet, then
You are leaving these
wish you
two
all
in a
the best.
mausoleum. I would like to.
Yeah, I don't think I'm okay with that.
Do you want to...
What's the worst thing that happens? We die? We'll just be brought back. Maybe.
No, you won't.
I-
You can't do that yet.
I
Or
can't...
eaten.
That's
Just preserve
worse.
my body. You'll
Like,
figure it out.
I'm pretty good with, you know, flesh, but do you have flesh? I'm gonna poke his
Yes,
chest.
but that's
Yeah, I
besides
got
the
some
point.
bits in
Him
there,
dying
don't
is
worry
not
about it.
okay.
Where? Hold on. Show
Don't
us.
worry about that. That's not
Prove it.
important. Anyway,
I'm
what's
worrying
more
about it
important-
now.
What's more important is that
Where
you
is
all
your
find
flesh?
this missing member of their troop. They could be scared shitless.
We're putting
right
a
now.
pin
More
in this,
important for
Sam. I
some
want to look at
people.
your flesh.
No, don't look. No, that's not important. Don't worry about that. Don't worry
No,
about that.
where's
don't
your
worry
flesh? I'm like
No,
circling him
it's-
right now.
It's a sensitive topic. I don't like to talk about it.
You don't have to talk about it.
It's
Just
not
show
very
us.
interesting. I have ointment. I buy. I don't have ointment. It's a lie.
Ointment?
Ointment.
I have
You can
ointment that I
ointment.
buy for this piece
It
of
can't
flesh.
absorb
like,
that well. Where
it's-
is it?
What are your
It's
symptoms?
pretty
Why do you have
important. I got you keep
You have
to
dry
keep
skin?
the rot from
You know,
going
sometimes
through.
it's just about having a.
You
staying
know,
hydrated,
motor
you know?
oil
Do you drink water?
does the trick pretty well. Good
I heard
preserver.
you're not supposed to drink water.
I think my body's composed of like 90%
That
formaldehyde at
sucks.
this
I drink
point.
water all the time.
What?
I heard that water's bad for you.
It's very
Someone
preserved.
told me that.
Wrong.
How do I know you're not wrong?
She looks very distraught.
Anyway,
Water's for swimming, not drinking.
Penny is just
you guys got this.
thinking
Utmost
rapidly.
faith.
How does she know? that
I'd like
she's
to
right?
imagine like Sam is like arranging rocks from the pile of rubble that Noda brought down into like the shape of like a table and chair and like almost like setting up like a tea set or something. Like it's so like posh. She's like, if I must stay behind.
If I have to,
Oh.
twist my leg.
Be
I'm
completely
casting
clear.
Is that where
already
the flesh
casting
is?
a minor illusion to
I am going to be
play a
wherever,
game of chess with, or a game of
wherever
what is it?
Sam. is.
Okay, so Pal
not
and
leaving.
Sam are staying
we're-
behind then.
Good luck, adventurer. twist my leg. Why don't you?
Okay, well,
All right,
I think-
Gris, Noda, and
If
Penny
that's what
with
you
So
guys
you're
cards.
gonna send the 2 children, the 1 teen, and then the guy that died almost.
well, I mean, you can't really make them.
That's
go.
why you're here to keep him alive.
Plus, I would also.
I'll
I'm
keep
gonna
him
be.
alive if you show me where your flesh is. Show me your flesh.
I
Don't
desire.
worry about that.
What's that? What's
That's
that pin?
unimportant.
What's that pin from our Discord where like you desired the flesh of Ken or something? It's like give
Can't
us
wait
your
to feast
flesh.
on your flesh.
Yeah, something like that. It's one of the older channels, but
Yeah, I'm
Um,
going to just kind of like. It might be better because I don't really know what Sam could do to protect anybody. I'm whispering this to Noda. So maybe having Pal here would keep them a little safer.
But what about us?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we're plenty,
I
you're
agree
plenty
with that.
strong.
You
I'm
should,
plenty
like-
strong. Gris is strong.
Sam's got this. You should leave him behind.
Mhm.
You're
I'm
not
whispering
in this. I'm
along
like
with
I'm
you
pushing
all.
your head out of the circle.
Just like a metallic kid
No.
pops in, is like, I think Sam's super handsome and smart and creative.
Yeah,
that?
I hear he's really awesome.
I hear he's got a 6-pack.
Yeah,
That's his
here
flesh.
flesh is literally just an 8-pack.
But, You
It's
know,
a
I don't
washboard.
think we can force them to go if they don't, want to.
Yeah, whatever.
You should probably.
it's just a grumpy day for Noda.
This is Notice.
Notice no
Notice-
good day.
Yeah.
No good, very bad day.
All right.
We'll only be out for a bit. We'll just try to quickly find Ampersand. If we can't find her, we'll come right back.
Whatever.
Is that all right?
This is Noda reaching her teenage stage. She's transitioning between a tween to just a straight up teen right
The
now.
terrible teens.
No.
The terrible
Um,
twos.
No, you just like you say whatever and just immediately like stomp out, like, huh?
Whatever. I don't have hair over my eyes, but like I do a weird hair, like a head flick, and I just walk out.
I'm gonna take Bert and I'm gonna leave Bert here. Say I'm gonna check in every once in a while, just to make sure everything's okay. Okay.
Do you leave any instructions for Bert, or is he to just vibe?
I'm just gonna put Bert on the table that Sam has constructed.
Sure.
And he is going to join the game of chess by sitting directly in the middle of it and slapping things.
His hand passes right through it, but that will not stop him from trying.
Absolutely not. He needs to hit those. He doesn't care if they're real or not.
It's his enrichment. It's for his enrichment.
Let's say, okay, are we ready?
I think we're good to go.
Noda has already left, apparently. So
I'm waiting outside. I'm waiting outside.
Something to keep in mind for your party, and another reason this might not be the optimal layout. I have the source of light, like the primary one.
Well, we're going out.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Okay, yeah, have fun.
And also, we have dark vision. We're fine.
We're going out because they never made
Not
it
all
in
you do.
here.
yes.
Yeah, I can work around it.
I can carry Penny though, and it's fine.
Yeah, they never made it in. So we're going to just survey the surrounding area to see if we can find them, and then come back.
We know there are like no other entrances to get in, right?
Not that you know of.
We haven't found any. Like we're going off what Pal saw immediately and then went in. That's why we're going back out.
All right. Excuse me,
Yep,
but
everything looks in order to be.
Noda, after you did your kind of unprecedented hair flip and stomp out to go outside, when you were like walking back up the stairs, because it's a decently long flight of stairs, you hear the hurried steps of someone following behind you, and it's Karth.
I whip around. What do you want?
He's like, well, I just wanted to apologize, little one. I feel like I've done something to offend you. You seem to be in a rotten mood today. Unless this is how you usually are. Which case, right on, sister.
I just a blank face, staring him dead in the eyes.
Is that a yes or no? All right. I'm just gonna make sure. I'll make sure you're not alone, though. Didn't want to leave the child to just wander outside in the storm.
Right. Because if I die, you'd probably throw my body out too, right?
Oh, is that what you're upset about? Cat, right?
I'm walking away.
Yeah. Well, as you walk away, he'll keep up with you, and he'll sort of like talk.
I start walking a little bit faster.
His stride is long enough, and your stride is short enough that he can keep up with you.
I wild shape.
Underground, you're currently walking through up the stairs.
We're still up the stairs. How tall is the ceiling?
Wild shape rules: you won't expand fully. You'll just expand just enough to be able to walk out, but you will take up the entire hallway.
The shape will be pretty wild.
Never mind then. I'll just rage and stay.
Yeah, all right. And it was sort of like he's not going to notice. He's going to keep talking, so he's going to be like, "I understand you're young. But, the way things work around here, death comes quickly, and it's unprecedented. It's often unkind and just kind of random at moments.
Oh yeah, it's so random.
I don't want to make you think that I didn't care for Ken. I rescued that kid and raised it myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't want you to think I didn't care for it. I did, but once she was gone, I wanted to make sure her sacrifice wasn't in vain. And I don't know if you're old enough to understand that, but I hope someday you are. And especially if you're going to plan on sticking around here in Tenon. Life's dangerous. It can be gone in a moment. That's my part, though.
Thanks. Are you done preaching now?
Absolutely. I remember when it's fun. He kind of just goes, absolutely. And he will mumble under his breath. He's like, she probably ain't a kid, probably a teen. Figures.
I sigh. Well, I appreciate you sharing that with me, and I will keep that in mind. And then I keep going.
Wait.
I turn around,
Penny's
run back
tripping
down
up
the stairs. I grab Penny's hand and I drag her.
Gris, are you just sort of like calmly watching this from the corner? Just like people run up and down the stairs, somebody dragging Penny up the stone.
I'm like right behind Penny. But I'm almost like trying not to step on Penny. Like when she's tripping up the stairs.
It has become apparent to you also, Gris, that it seems like every single instance so far, you have been assigned to babysit the children.
I'm quickly realizing I do not want children.
Yeah. In the game too.
Exactly.
How dare you? You're lovely.
I am a treasure. I am a blessing.
You are truly
upon
blessed.
I do not like being responsible.
You don't have to take care of us. We can take care of ourselves.
I'm very good at taking care of myself.
Your first combat encounter says otherwise, Penny.
I beat you in arm wrestling. I'll never let you live that down.
But you guys do emerge out into the sandstorm. Karth's like having recollected himself. You saw like he seemed to have torn a fabric off of something in his pack and like sort of wrapped it around the lower half of his face to almost like cover it up a little bit. And you just sort of hear his muffled voice be like, he'll say, "Your friends seem to have spotted some supplies out on the other side of this wall. I'm gonna go try and follow, see if I can pick up a trail."
Yeah, I'm gonna follow close to him as well because I spent some time like gauging the supplies. Is there anything? I guess it would probably take more time than just a quick look over. Is there anything useful or identifying?
If you want, you can do a investigation check.
Could I assist? I'll also take a peek.
Yeah.
I'm just looking around.
An 11 plus 5 for 16.
16. You are able to find there's a couple of like strewn about like student supplies, and there's also a small vial. There's a lot of like smashed vials, like the stuff was like torn apart, but there is one small vial that has like roughly like 20's gold's worth of ink worth copying spells into spell books.
I'm pocketing that.
But otherwise, nothing.
Pocketing that, making note that this ampersand was probably a wizard and could very well be dead.
What are you talking about? Wizards are a small but hardy breed.
I'm like just looking around to see if I can find anything before Karth does.
Sure. You feel free to make a survival check, as he will also be making one.
Ooh. Yeah, I got 8.
I
rolled a 3.
He rolled an 8, but he has a plus 5 to it, so 13 total for him. Yeah. But yeah, Karth will sort of like bend down while you're still like Penny. You're just sort of like full on like face first into like the pack, kind of like scurrying through. Sort of like tearing apart, looking for something. Karth would sort of like bend down, kneel down, like see the direction that some of these supplies were skewed, and then sort of just like look at the deformation of certain areas. There's you see him like wander off a little bit towards a wall that offers a brief respite from the winds, and you'll see him bend down to the stone foundation that it's on, and then he'll like turn back to you all and motion for you to follow him.
Follow him.
All right. Karth will lead you towards what seems to be a small sort of like a stone shack that seems to have like it looks like somebody tried to collapse like one of the walls to basically make a lean-to. And you will look inside, and there is an unconscious, like slumped form of a tiefling in there.
Oh jeez.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna
Perfect health.
run up to them. Are they breathing?
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
It's a 9 plus 1, 10.
10? It's kind of hard to tell over the howling of the winds. You're trying to listen for breathing, and you're like,
Noda.
Yeah. Oh,
I found her.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up, also try to see if they're breathing.
Alright, go ahead and make a medicine check. Karth will come in to assist you, give you advantage.
I got an 11. And that's better because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Quite good. I just want to check. Did I make a mistake? What's Karth's medicine score? Okay, well, you know, no mistakes are
Mine
made
was
for
a-
sure.
Mine was
No
a plus
mistake.
3.
Yeah.
I just rolled in 1 and an 8, so
All right. 11 better than a 10 though.
that's true.
Uh,
By letting the 2 children come up
Yeah.
and see.
You're able to see that there is no rising and falling of the chest.
In a panic, my hands start to glow, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on them.
All right. Go ahead and roll healing for that. Expend your spell slot and
Yeah. So it's 1d8.
roll healing.
I've been meaning to ask this. How are you accidentally casting the verbal components of some of these spells?
Why don't you mind your own business? That's an 8 plus 3, 11.
8 plus 3, 11. All right, like 11 healing points.
I think she's just saying things in a panic, and they just happen to line up.
Yeah,
Okay.
She doesn't know. She got sacrificed and possessed as a child. Like, I don't know.
For me, mechanically, it's more so that the verbal component exists. So long as the verbal component happens, I'm happy with it.
Doesn't really matter what she's
Yeah,
saying.
she's like, oh my god.
You can do a
I
whole
can't tell
ritual.
what he's breathing.
Yeah.
It could also just be like, oh, please wake up, please wake up, please wake up.
Yeah, it's just like, it's the panic, and then the mistress is just kind of like, yeah, okay, I guess. That'll
Right.
Yeah, fuck it. Close enough.
There's like a sort of like healing glow that extends from your hand into the body of this tiefling. It's sort of like oddly shaped, like sort of golden, brownish tiefling. And there's not any reaction that comes from after you cast that spell.
Oh, no.
Maybe just get her out of the storm. And I'm kind of. Can you carry her? Yoda? Karth, anybody?
Yeah, Karth bends over and like picks her up, sort of like bridal carry currently. He's like, you hear a muffled like, let's head back.
They're gonna
Yeah.
trudge back to the stairway, the crypt entrance.
Yeah, it's no more than like a 10-minute journey back. As you go back downstairs, Karth kind of having to shimmy alongside her so he doesn't knock their head against the wall. You come back down. We'll do like a brief time rewind. Pal and Sam, they're gone for like, I'd say like 20 to 30 minutes. Anything you guys do during that time?
20 30 minutes. How long like between do we have to like take like perception checks for the watch?
You can take it. You can make if you ever want to make an active perception check, you can.
Oh, okay. Well, seems like a pretty productive use of our time.
All right. Go ahead and make a
Productive use of
perception
my
check.
time.
Since if we're gonna do perception check, I'm gonna go guidance.
All right, sick. So I'm gonna give myself a bardic inspiration while I'm
I
at
mean,
it.
shouldn't I do?
Let him do it. He's
Let him do it.
comfortable. Feet up on
Yeah.
the table. No one
He's
can perceive as well as
relaxed.
a man like that.
Yeah.
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 Wow. This is.
I was watching you do this.
No.
Like, this is my purpose.
It was quite literally built for this.
All right. Let's spend a D4. That was a not great roll with the bardic inspiration. Oh, where are you? It's always the D4s. They're under my feet, aren't they? There's one.
It's like
Those are the-
caltrops, and
Those
just
are like
like
the worst
They're
ones to have under
actually
your
just
feet.
caltrops. What will 16 give me?
16. Not much actually. All you sort of hear is like you can hear like the distant echo of winds going from all the way up at the top of the staircase. There's a sound of like almost like a coin being flipped between fingers as Kenzie plays with her holy symbol. And then there is you kind of just occasionally shifting in your stone seat to examine your personal chess game, I guess. But nothing stands out to you with a 16.
I must be really good at this. That must be the answer.
And then it is at that time that the rest of the party returns, with who you presume to be Ampersand, unconscious in Cart's arms.
Neat.
He's gonna set her down gently, and Kenzie's gonna like sort of like wobbly get up and sort of rush over to examine her. I'm gonna roll a medicine check for her. Because this should be better. Maybe? Hey! 15. You're gonna see Kenzie sort of examine her, like check for like pulse now that there's no longer being obscured by the winds. You're gonna see her like put a ear against her chest, sort of examine. You're gonna see her open the mouth and sort of like look inside of it. And then you're just gonna see sort of like a glum expression sort of morph over her face, and she's gonna bring the Ampersand's arms to cross over her body. And just kind of like shake your head.
Well, at least we found her.
Yeah, I'll walk up to her and then do a little prayer, I guess, to the mistress to help guide her through the afterlife.
Just gonna kind of like, yeah, Penny's just gonna kind of stand there a little awkwardly.
It's like people are like going out to eat to like celebrate like the passing of someone, but you're like just really hungry or something. Just like,
well, not even that, because like Penny's been around a lot of dead bodies. She's never like seen someone like, at least that she cares about, like die. So it's just kind of like, it's a little rough for her. Yeah.
I mean, technically, you didn't see her die either. She was already dead.
Yeah, but there's the realization that like, hey, this person is gone, and like they weren't yesterday, maybe.
But yeah, so Kenzie would just sort of sit there from like just fall back into like her corner in the room and just sort of like sit down for a moment and say like, so what now?
Well,
stand up now. We get you guys back down to safety like we were asked to.
Well, do you think we could maybe, I mean, we're already here, and the sandstorm's not going to be gone for a while. Maybe, try to look further in, see if there's a better place to rest?
Sounds like it'd be a fun adventure.
Arth is going to speak up. Is like,
that is the worst reason. There are arguments. Looking for a fun adventure while we've just found 2 dead bodies is not it.
Well,
we now know of 2 full casualties. We don't.
Well, I mean, Kenzie, why were you guys coming here? This was your original destination, right?
She says it was one of them. Ampersand wanted to look for magical artifacts and whatnot, and
it's my personal belief that death is the final destination for a lot of us.
Most of us, even.
Hello.
It becomes very solemn all of a sudden.
Just sort of like silence for a moment. Is like, well, I don't know how to respond.
Very slowly propping my legs back up.
Refuses to elaborate. Just goes,
anyway.
And then she'll reveal that Tantor heard about some large beast prowling about around here, and he wanted to slay it for glory and whatnot. I think his tribe had a custom.
Well, I think we can rule that out of something we can still do, but I mean, maybe it's the wrong place to say it, but I do kind of want to see what's in here.
Karth is gonna speak. It was like, I appreciate you all coming to save me, but as soon as the sandstorm's done, I'm taking her back to Cardos. I think
that would be the correct action. That is what we should be.
But we can't, and we're waiting,
While we're waiting, we should make sure everyone remains safe by not tempting fate here. This is.
I'll make sure Penny's safe while we go explore.
Personally,
I'd rather explore than just sit here. To be honest.
I've had a rather physically trying day for an old man like me, so I'm gonna respectfully.
Yeah, you old people sit here and relax. We'll go have fun.
How old is he? Hold on.
Isn't he like 80?
Like what, 20?
I thought I expected like 30.
He's an half elf, so he ages at a slightly slower rate physically than the average person.
600,000 years?
No, so he is you don't know.
I think to Noda, anybody above the age of like 25 is considered old.
He's precisely how old you are. I will say that much.
Oh.
Yeah, but as an 8-year-old, I'm like, you guys are old. Let the old people rest, and we'll go have fun.
All right, and he'll be like, "You're free to." Personally, I think we ought to just rest here. He kind of meets Kenzie's gaze. It's just like, let's just hunker down for a bit, rest, and then head back once the storm blows over.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to push you two any further, but this is, and I'll turn back to the rest of the group. This is a really good opportunity to maybe, find something that could make us a little money, make us a little bit more stable, or make us a little better at our jobs.
How far is it? Would you be able to see us in the distance? There's hallways, or what's the layout of this area? If we were to go quote unquote explore, we're it's only we're only in the other room or something like that, or is it we're on a completely different area?
Hold on a second. Let me see. Let me try set up the formation of it.
I'm gonna kind of turn to Sam. It's well, Sam, you came all the way up here, Sam. Don't you even want to see what's in here?
Yeah, I think you guys should come. You guys really want to.
Oh,
boring.
No. That's definitely within the realm of possibility.
What, is it 'cause you're
scared?
Ooh, I think they're scared.
Are you scared, Sam?
Oh no! Come on.
Oh, it's because
why are your legs shaking?
Oh, come on!
They're not.
Are you sweating?
You guys caught.
So
I'm terrified of what we got over there.
All right, so
I don't think I can handle it.
This is sort of where you guys are
I'll
at
have to
right
take
now.
this one off my old wrinkly hands.
So
I
as you
believe
can
in you.
Noda, you can see that it does go further down, but there's an immediate turn in the corridor, so there's no vision.
Hello, with where I'm standing, I actually can't see anything.
You can't see anything
Damn, that
currently.
sucks for you.
Bright light filters.
I'm pressed up against
no,
the
that
wall.
is a paladin. Who has his
Oh,
LED.
right, his
he has his
fucking aura.
LED. He has his LEDs on.
Bro, turn your brights.
Paladin currently has his. Yeah,
Okay,
he's got those LED headlights. He's got.
How about this? Send Bert in there first, Penny, and we'll just see. We'll just get to see how it is. Send him around the corner. I'm pointing.
Oh, yeah, okay. And Bert's
We
gonna
have the technology.
Bert's gonna poke out from one of the holes in my hat and then hop down.
All right.
There he is. I'm gonna switch my vision to Bert's.
Okay.
Because I currently can't see through him, even though he's owned by me.
Let me see for a second. Token. Let me enable vision for him. See if that does
There we go.
anything.
Yes, it works.
All right.
Then I can't move because the game's paused, but
all right.
Bert's just going to
Skirt around the corner.
casually.
You see a door.
I'm gonna go up to it.
All right.
Is there any gap in the door that he could squeeze through?
That he could squeeze through, even with like his negative like bone structure that he's able that he has. Yeah, he can squish through. No, it is not.
Is there a lock on the door?
There is not a handle so much as there is like a lever on it, basically near like when it's closer to the floor. And it seems like you're supposed to like almost lift it up.
Can he like shove his body underneath it and push it up?
No. Let me look at his strength score real quick. No. He has a -4. He has a -4 to strength. No.
Oh my
He's
god.
he's gonna look around and he's gonna come back.
It's like, oh, that was quick. He scoped out the
Don't
entire
worry about it.
area. That's incredible.
And then Penny's eyes are gonna return to normal, and she's like, "Well, there's a door. Bert can't get it open on his own, but if we can open it, Bert could go a little deeper."
I can't imagine things will go that poorly. I will open the door for Bert. We will then close the door until Bert comes back.
Yeah.
All
Bert's gonna walk over to the door again.
right.
Be blinded by the fucking radiance that is.
All right. I believe you have the ability to open doors. If do you
Yeah, you
not?
should be
If
able
you
to just click on it.
If you right click
Like-
them or
Oh,
click them.
seriously? That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, right. All right, I'm going to very quickly just open the door. Bert goes in. Door's closed.
Door's closed. Bert is
All right,
sealed off.
Back up. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch the door.
All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Bert. Bert's adventures.
Yeah. Penny's gonna
Bert's big day.
Penny's
Let's
gonna
go.
like just kind of put one hand each on
Bert's
Hal
day off.
and
Stop staring
Noda.
at me.
And then he's going to.
Noda, don't you fucking dare.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking. Well, there's another door.
There's another door.
Okay, well, let's go south. And see
This
what we
this
can
door
find.
is slightly different from the one that had the lever they had to lift up. This one actually has a handle to it.
Could Bert climb up the wall and try to like jump?
Noda, get away
on
from the door.
handle and like weigh it down?
Let me
Unlatches.
check something.
He doesn't have a climb speed, but he's a
He
rat.
doesn't have a climb speed. I'll let you make an athletics check with him.
Sure.
with his
acrobatics?
No, not if you want him to like climb up and pull a lever down.
Okay.
What if he does a really sick trick though?
To be fair, pulling it down is just his body weight. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I have to get up,
yeah, I'm saying I
which
think
is a jump.
yeah, that can be a
So athletics.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
So that's a 13 minus 4. I don't think he makes it up.
He does that. He manages to scurry up a little ways part up this stone door, and this kind of slides back down, and you see him scurry up again, and then slide back down.
Okay, well we can check that door later. Let's go south. There's another door.
There's another door. You fool.
Do any of these have any sort of gaps that you could squeeze through?
This one does actually. This one on
Which one?
This one on the right here.
Oh, I'm gonna squeeze through it.
All right. Let me move you through
I was
it.
getting curious. He's gonna go open the door again.
After all of that.
All right,
Noda can come with.
Go-
I don't
go-
want to die because
Go ahead, open the door. Hold on a second.
Right.
All right, pal. You're perfectly fine, actually.
I'm like, what the fuck happened since he-
Continue.
Right. I'm gonna turn and make this. I'm just gonna say this. Noda, be very clear. We're not going. We're just going to look into the room. Noda.
Have you guys taken Penny with you?
No.
No.
It's
Penny is
just
sitting
us.
there. I'm blind and deaf when I'm doing this.
You
Penny's
have
just
other
sitting
people
there.
with you. You're fine.
There's only
It's
two
just
of us
me
here.
and Pal.
Yeah.
I know, and I've said that I was holding on to both of you when I went underneath. When
Oh,
I went
I didn't
blind and
hear you
deaf.
say
Did
that.
you guys walk away?
Yeah,
We
they
walked
did.
away before
been
the door.
walking
Penny
away
is
for a
That's how
grasping at
we
the
had to
air.
go and open the door. So like,
Yeah,
Well,
Penny's
I'm just
grasping at
assu-
the air and kind of panicking a bit.
Does your
Penny,
vision
we're
go
gonna
back
in. You're
to?
fine.
We're gonna close the
She
door.
can't hear that. She can't hear that.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Am I near Penny? Can I
Wait,
see
yeah, I'm
Penny
gonna
just be like-
replace. I'm replacing my arm with Chris's arm.
The handoff. The handoff.
And then I'm replacing Pal's arm with.
How could you even grab my arm?
Sam's
I
arm.
left to go open the door. I'm the reason.
She
That's
didn't see.
true.
She wasn't able to see. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, no, I just replaced us with Gris and
right.
Sam because I figured that we feel similar enough that Penny would be able to tell.
One is like fuzzy, one is metal.
Is this
Yeah.
another door I could squeeze through?
It is not. No.
Just
Okay.
one step in.
I'm going to.
No, that's two.
Am I seeing anything of note as I go through these rooms? Just.
Would you like to make a
glance?
perception check?
Yeah,
All right, go ahead and make a perception check with Bert's stats.
that's a 5 plus 0. Wait, no, perception. I have keen smell.
Using
Is there anything I can
scent.
yeah, is there anything I can smell? Fuck seeing, because Bert can't see. So I'm gonna use advantage. I'm gonna use that advantage for smell.
Fuck it.
All right, just for scent only.
No opening other doors. Do not open other
Seeing
doors.
if he can smell anything that's like
You let.
reminiscent of creatures and or like rotting flesh, something that would indicate that there is something here that he can't see.
All right, yeah, we don't touch those other doors.
That's an 8 plus 0, so 8 total.
8 plus 0. You smell like the mustiness of like something akin to catacombs that you might recognize, but
Okay, Bert's going to collapse into a pile of dust, and then once again, fucking zombie movie style, burst out of the ground next to me, and I'm gonna switch my senses back to myself.
all right.
I'm looking at the skeleton.
You're now holding the arms of Sam and Gris.
Who
And Penny and Pal are nowhere to be seen.
Hey, by the way, I don't have dark vision, so I
Yeah,
don't see
he does. Yeah. Oh, sure doesn't. Sure
Nothing has
don't.
happened.
Sure don't.
I can feel that Penny like.
Yeah, I can feel you guys holding me. I can feel that I'm holding on to you guys. I cannot see
Pal,
anything.
Pal
past
is
my
your
square.
light source. Pal is your light source. You're heavily relying on him.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hey,
What's
Penny.
the ruling past that first area?
Well, okay, so there's a lot of doors that Bert can't get through, but they didn't look anything like super dangerous. It just looks like a catacombs, a crypt.
Should be fine then.
We could explore at least a little bit, and if things get dangerous, we can always run away.
We're always gonna check ahead with Bert.
Okay.
All right. Let's everyone move up.
Hey, don't leave me. It's dark. It's dark.
Yeah.
Everybody is in everybody. There's some people missing.
I'm sorry.
Yay!
I got
Yeah.
really hungry. I was making a sandwich.
Chris, where'd you get that
One
sandwich?
second.
It smells so good.
It's not done
Oh,
yet.
oh,
I left it.
Oh, let me go flip real quick.
Whoa!
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Penny's spitting. What's happening?
Penny just does a
Whoa.
front flip in front of the door.
You guys have left Sam behind.
I thought Sam was
Whoa.
keeping the other
He's
guy
got
safe.
legs.
He can walk if he wants.
I can't
Pal, it's
carry
dark.
him. That's
Pal,
for
it's dark.
sure.
Yeah, but we need Sam.
Well, just
He ended
use
up
your
halfway
eyes.
through a wall somehow. I don't even know. how he managed
I
that.
don't even know how it
I don't know how you managed
So
that.
I could go a little bit down the south, and she's gonna point down the door but the door up north, Bert couldn't get through.
All right.
Alright.
I'm going to open the door.
I'm gonna stand
We're
behind
gonna let
them.
him through. No, none of us go through the door.
I'm poking these bones.
All right, Bert's gonna materialize out of one of the chinks in
What the fuck?
of Pal's armor and push himself out.
Already the shield towards the door.
All right.
All right.
And then you're gonna
Get him
throw
in there.
Bert in like a grenade. All right, let me drop
I made
Bert
a
in
walk
there.
forward. I was trying to pan my camera.
All right.
How about
All right.
I don't
doors
have
closed.
vision again of him.
I'm
switching my vision.
Let me update his token. See if I can.
There
Did I
we
do
go.
it?
Okay.
All right.
And I continue my little walk. Is that another door that I can't get through?
It is. It's almost like somebody was like, "Hey, they could do something with familiars." It was like,
What?
oh, You're free to...
the first chance that I find a monkey corpse, I'm getting familiar with thumbs.
I only have so long until you have like minions that can open doors, Cam. Let me have this.
I will have 4 unsleeping, unerring minions that can do anything at any point with thumbs.
Until then, you're gonna have to do things.
Bert's just gonna stand there, and I'm gonna return my visions to myself and say, "It looks safe."
All right. Piece by piece, everybody together.
Also, sorry for making you swap my vision every time we do this.
Oh no, it's more of a thing that I have to check, and I'm debating whether or not it's worth the hassle of just having that on by default.
Making sure that Penny can see.
Penny.
I can't see my character, so I can't move her.
Right.
Oh right.
Yeah,
you can press tab, I think, right, to swap.
That goes back to Bert. Bert's considered. Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, yeah.
Beetle just had a new item in his shop.
Thank you!
Fuck, that's the wrong button.
Another backflip.
Super excited.
I normally would use tab to recenter my camera on myself.
I was like, all right, so you went north. I'm just checking my notes. You went north.
Oh, real quick.
You didn't go.
I'm gonna close the door behind us.
I had the notes for the.
Idea.
We're locked in. Just kidding.
The doors don't open anymore.
Bert's just gonna scratch at the bottom of the door.
All right. Am I good to open this door, Leo, or are you doing something that we should wait for you on?
You can open the door. I'm just checking notes real quick.
Whoa. Oh, that's
Have fun, Bert.
Bert's gonna scratch at the door.
You throw Bert in. You throw Bert in. He's gonna scrape back, scratch. You do see a glimpse of some corpses.
Oh, they're dead.
I'm gonna have Bert walk up to the closest one.
All right.
And just kind of sniff and nibble on it. See
Sure.
if there's anything. Does it react to him nibbling on it?
Let me check something real quick. Go ahead and make a bite attack with Bert.
Yeah, fuck it.
go ahead and make a bite attack with Bert.
That's a 0.
That's a 0. You don't
0
like
total.
He bites and he bites into it and he just hits like a hard spot, like it's just like a mummified corpse, so it's just like a crunch. But it's not like he's able to separate anything. It's more so like he bit a rock or something and like nothing happens.
I'm gonna have him crawl up to like its face. He's gonna pull its eyes open.
Sure.
Ugh.
Anything in there? Is there an eyeball in there?
There is.
He is going to. He's going to reach
Penny's trying to find the right line here between.
Oh, this is
safely inspecting and respecting the dead.
Oh, this is a corpse. I don't know. So Bert is going to reach into its eyeball and try to safely, genderly. Genderly.
Okay, I have to ask now. What gender is Bert?
Bert is rat gender.
What is Bert's pronouns? We've established this now.
Bert is
like
big
13 different Berts.
All right.
But yeah, Bert's just gonna rip that eye out.
I'm gonna need either. Right.
I'm trying to keep them intact, but like he doesn't care about what happens to what it's attached.
Sure, make an athletics check for Bert.
Bert doesn't do athletics.
You're trying to rip something out of a body. I don't know what to tell you.
It's an eyeball. It's made of mainly water.
Rats are pretty good at that. I mean, if they use their teeth.
I'll let you make a bite attack instead if you want.
That's still strength.
Yeah.
0. Yeah.
All right. Doesn't really do much other than Bert is not able to extract an eye. He's able to extract a small piece of eye.
Does the body move at all when that happens?
Doesn't seem to, no.
All right, I'm gonna open its mouth with Bert.
I'm trying to debate like what pose these people dying, because rigor mortis is a thing.
Yes.
So I'm like, you're gonna have to require. This is gonna require strength from Bert if you want to do an autopsy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, I just want him to crawl into their mouth and go down their throat.
All right, sure. Another athletics check for me.
Athletics. That's a 10.
That's a
Ayo.
10. A. Yeah, you're able to open the mouth and crawl into it.
Any sort of anything in here?
Um,
Any signs of life? Any signs of undeath? Any signs of this thing is about to bite down on my rat?
no, I mean, like, Bird himself is like undead, and but he's well animated. Whether or not this thing is
Thank you.
undead itself, would require like a more closer check. Usually that of something akin to like intelligence or wisdom or medicine or religion.
Okay, well, there are some bodies. They look a little old. This is Penny communicating to the group.
Right.
Actually, I'll just swap my. Boom. There is some bodies. They're a little old, but I don't think they're alive or undead. I think they're just dead.
All right.
So there's 4.
I know you have a thing with dead bodies. I'm going to. What's the word?
What do you mean thing?
You seem to have something going on.
Well, I can do stuff with them, yeah, but
Yeah. Okay. So, do you mind if I desecrate those dead bodies? I want to make sure that we are.
as long as you
Because
don't,
I'm going to if we enter that.
you
room.
can separate the head,
That's-
but keep the head intact because I might be able to do things with it.
That was kind of the idea, honestly. Okay.
Alright.
I'm just gonna tip. Okay, I'm gonna hand the group. This is an unfortunate side effect of putting
Yeah,
it on my shield.
yeah,
Like, I
you're
can
gonna-
use it for combat, but I'd be blinding them. So I'm going to
Who-
hand.
Who are you giving the shield to? Because this is a shield made for a warforged, and you have 2 small people and a shapeshifter with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I just need- I'm gonna step. That's a lot of shit.
Prop it up against the wall.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You know what? Can I do that?
You want to just leave it against the wall?
I want to leave it like where I am right now, so that it mostly
Okay,
illuminates the room, but they're
uh,
not just in full darkness.
Sure. I can put like a light source down like that. It's like that. And then I have to eliminate the effect on your token, I believe. Lights 0. Sure.
Oh, I think it worked.
Yeah, that should do it.
All right. Do a little jig in the doorway. Ha-cha-cha, ha-da-da.
Ha, pa, 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 pa. Da, da.
Game is still paused.
Everyone's-
No, sorry. That's not right.
Not even
almost
Bert's
like
gonna
it's
ha-cha-cha,
right.
ha-da-da.
Let's go, Bird.
Ah-cha-cha.
Oh shit! Didn't mean
Honestly,
to make
being
it
able
out
to
of
swap
one.
between them like
All right.
simultaneously is really nice.
All
right.
right.
I would throw Terry out, but I don't want to use a wild shape.
And my only, Penny, careful.
What? No, this one didn't move.
Yeah, but in case Bert's analysis wasn't thorough, and I only have my only sharp weapon is a dagger. My main weapon's a mace.
Game is paused.
Indeed.
That's
See
an ugly
here.
looking thing.
Let me just roll something real quick.
The
All right.
instructions were so clear.
It's impossible to. Also, let me make sure that Pal's AC is properly calculated here.
Oh right, you don't.
Oh
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
shoot.
yeah.
I believe I can unequip your shield from your.
It
Yeah,
should
I
be
can.
18.
Yeah, just
Yep.
gotta unequip the shield from your inventory, and it's.
That's so good.
It is. Love it. But yeah, a couple things are gonna happen. First of all, this, obviously, something that, was like pricking at the back of your mind, Penny. You're like, it's weird that they're not reacting. There's clearly something suspicious here. Regardless of how people see you, you are clearly the most intelligent person in this party, and you're like, this is suspicious. This poses a danger.
Because they're not really buried. They're just kind
They're
of.
not
sitting
buried.
around.
They're just kind of sitting around.
Yeah.
And it occurred to you that you sort of just approached these undead with another undead creature.
Oh.
As soon as a living creature approached them, they begin to reanimate.
Ah.
So,
Oh, that makes sense. Pal, I figured it out. Gets mauled.
Penny, why are you here?
So these will pop up. And half of them are going to be getting a surprise round. Those that are not near, those who are not near you, actually. So this one, and this one will be getting a surprise round.
Uh-oh.
Let me begin an encounter, actually. Let me boop, boop, boop. Throw these all in. Let me roll these initiatives here. Feel free to... I forgot, I need to add all of you on to initiative as well.
Before we fully start initiative, can we take a little break?
Absolutely.
Because I want to piss and maybe get a little snack.
Sure.
It's looking good.
Does the rat act on my... What is the rule for familiar
they
initiative?
They act immediately after your turn.
Okay.
So whatever your initiative is, I'll set it to the same.
My name disappeared from the initiative counter after I rolled.
Try
You
again.
will not have an initiative. Whoa, how is
There it
That
is.
is higher than I rolled the first time, if we want to retcon that.
Oh,
It's fine. I'll leave
Okay.
it.
I was like, how is my hit point higher than...
It's a 9 for my initiative. Sam got an 8.
Where do you
Alright.
see what you add to initiative? It's just your
It's
dex,
just dex.
right?
It's just
Okay.
dex unless you have something else to add to it,
Ah.
which would be stated in your class or race.
It still pops up the text bubble for you guys talking in the other room.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Oh!
8! 8!
What did you say?
Yeah, go ahead and take a 5 to 10 minute break, 5 to 15 minute break or whatever.
Gonna throw some rice.
Hell yeah, rice is the best.
I'm gonna open up the combat tracker that I...
Oh, we can... Are they children?
We'll have to check in on that after. You're right, though. That's important to...
That's an even more important part of our...
I meant to get like more combat music, but we still only have the one. Dang. Whatever, it's fine. Probably.
I don't think we've played enough for it to feel like it's getting old or anything yet. The combat music.
Oh, it'll get there
I haven't-
soon. There's only so many free domain combat music that I can find. There's only so much.
Yeah, I like Fire Emblem fight music. That's what I
super
have
not
been
free
listening
domain.
Yeah.
That is extremely not free domain. Free to use, like public domain, whatever.
Yeah, no, I've just been using that on my own.
I'm gonna shit on their rice. It's not gonna.
Yeah. Also, activate these two creature surprise round that they got.
I mean, you don't have to do that, Leo.
That's fine.
You don't gotta do all that.
It's fine. I'll do. So first off, we'll do this one. Yeah, they'll do. Well, you know, we'll wait. I sworn I had notes for this somewhere. Encounters? No. It was in resources. DM notes. No, it's not. Where the fuck did I put that? Oh, here it is. Right. Okay. Fuck. I forgot. I forgot this place's name isn't the Fuel at Mausoleum in my notes. It's an actually named location. I completely forgot. Because I was you guys were like doing the whole thing. I was like scanning because I'm like, I have notes about everything, like every trap, every enemy, every loot thing is like.
You can just totally forget about it though. It's not a big deal. I think we can make do without it.
I mean, if you want me to get rid of the like big loot at the end, that's fine.
No.
You don't need
wait, no, that's not that. Just everything else.
I need a jeweled skull worth 300 gold before level 5.
Here, just give me a bedazzler and I'll do it for you. Are bedazzlers canon in this world?
Bedazzler's cannon.
You should add a section.
Can we get magic jean jackets to bedazzle?
In the mechanics doc, can you add a crafting tool called a bedazzler, Leo?
Yeah.
I mean, there are certain like effects on weapons and armor that probably could be like implemented by something akin to a bedazzler if you wanted.
Yes.
But...
I still need to understand the skill that I theoretically have.
Yeah, like I said, you don't have to.
You
don't have to take up crafting of any kind if you don't want to. It's optional.
No, but it's so cool, so I want to.
Okay, well then.
I keep forgetting about it.
Then please, like, look it up, or like feel free to ask me about it off stream.
Also, I could just bother you about it. Be like, hey, you should check that.
Yeah, but something about when you do it.
What the fuck?
When somebody tells me to do something, it makes me want to do it less.
Yeah, I can tell. Every time I say like, "Hey, you should do this or this or that," just immediate like scowl. I'm like, "That's fair. That's valid."
The thing is, you're telling me something that I know I should do, but I just don't want to. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I have an herbalist kit though, and you can craft bombs with that.
Yes.
I'm looking respectfully. I don't think it makes sense for Noda
that
to have
bomb.
bombs, but,
Yeah.
but Lucy would really like to have bombs.
Why don't
There's
you
a
make
class.
There's
There's a class in Pathfinder that can make bombs.
Yeah, the alchemist, super fun class because instead of like spells, that's like, hey, we'll give you like a crafting, like 2 crafting recipes every level. And
you can pre-make like bombs, potions, and other shit.
I don't think Noda's the type to make bombs, but I might flavor it so that she was just trying to make a potion, but then it happens to be really flammable or something like that. Like if you throw it hard enough, it'll explode.
It's like, this is my potion of
a potion, and you make a bomb.
This is my potion of harming, and you throw it at an enemy, and it just.
You're like, I made you some juice. Boom.
I like the idea of someone thinking they're like the master potion crafter, but
I've just been putting all the bomb stuff, like I've been stuffing it into a vial. Okay, well,
I really hope these strawberries I'm cutting are not as bad as they look.
Okay, so the thing is with crafting is that it costs money, and I don't
It does.
have any.
Yeah, basically, the
Being a child.
the reason why crafting was implemented is so that money actually, like, you guys don't just build up a ridiculous amount of wealth. So you're like, I'm gonna walk in and buy the orb of power, and like, then you just like fuck up.
Yeah, no, I couldn't even buy my shoes without Cal helping me out. So maybe crafting will have to hold off for now. I'll look back into it when we have money. When I have money. So wait, what's like the oils for? Because you can also make
oils are
essential oils.
Yeah, no, oils are poisons are a one-time application damage buff. Oils are a persistent damage buff to weapons and attacks.
That makes sense. That shit's so hard to get off of things.
Yeah. And if you find enemies that are like vulnerable to something, you could per se get craft an oil that makes all your melee attacks like deal holy damage or something of it like that.
Whoa.
It's just like all
water that you're dipping in everything.
Basically, yeah.
Oil.
Holy olive oil.
It's extra virgin
Be
olive
punching
oil.
olives for an hour.
Virgin Mary olive oil.
Absolutely.
No
Yeah.
other part of Christianity is canon here, just the Virgin Mary.
She there was this girl named
Check out
Mary. She got none. Just absolutely zero.
She didn't get shit.
No game. No games.
Absolutely nothing.
That's a religious figure. That's all. No birth that makes it extraordinary. Just
Yo, the Virgin Mary.
Patron
No.
god of people with no game.
The Virgin Mary is the god of r/incels.
now r/incels is also canon.
Yes, and Reddit.
Oh man.
Reddit is just a town in the middle of fuck,
I'm not-
what's the
I'm not
basic
saying
fantasy
that
area?
I put Reddit into Reddit into the world, but I am saying that there might be something akin to Reddit in the world.
Oh my god.
Go.
Now you're gonna find it in Tenon? Probably not, but
It's out there.
it's out there. Yes, everything is out there. Your characters from the first campaign are out there. Those
not
green
new.
people, those people who are green, are out there, and they
I
are.
still want to
New
get
quest.
matching
You
jackets.
just go
or
around
something
asking
for
people
that.
if they know about Reddit.
Yeah, well, I'm ready to go.
And if
Uh,
they have, we challenge them to a game of.
Is
Yeah,
that-
this whole time I haven't actually done anything. I'm gonna go
Is-
pee real quick. I'm so sorry.
Oh Jesus!
I've been drawing a cow. I'm sorry.
I should not have been rushing to cut these strawberries.
No, you had your time, Maddie. You were being mindful and respectful of others, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I hope Lucy doesn't have her wireless headphones on where she can hear everyone talking. Because she wouldn't be able to
She
hear.
probably took them off.
She wouldn't be able to hear how disappointed I am. You fool.
Peeing with the headphones on? Wild.
Pissing all by yourself, Hanson.
Get
Damn, boy,
Loki
you
in
frying
there,
chicken
know?
in there?
Yeah, for real though, you piss a lot as fuck.
I think that's pretty cool. I think that's kind of cool. Alright. What else can we make fun of Lucy while she can't talk back?
We can do it when she can. I gotta.
Yeah, but it's funner when she's helpless.
Hello?
Can we like take that like clip?
Right here. I'm building my own blackmail folder starting with that one. I have to somehow counter Leo's folder.
Jesus
It's-
Christ. The whole time
I
I'm
wonder
like,
who
if
has
I
the
knew how
biggest
to-
dirt folder
if
right
I
now on
trusted
them
the
right
mute
now.
button
If
on
any of
my
us run for
headset-
office, I don't think any of us could get like. I think any of us would just go to prison.
None of
Yeah,
us
wait,
are.
that cost
Yeah.
The
$200.
thing is, I don't trust the mute button on my headset because there's no visual indicator for
No,
me.
I don't trust mine either.
So I'm like, I gotta do it through Discord, but I also have really bad FOMO, so I'm like, I want to know what they're talking
Politicians.
about. Bit without me. That's my greatest
Yeah, we
fear.
did. It's you.
Yeah,
No.
the
You.
the
Oh, we're
bit
just
is
laughing at you.
the FOMO is the bit. You fool! You played yourself. But yeah. Now we have the oh yeah, that's right. These guys get their surprise turn off.
Yeah.
Because there's no one approached them. This one is going to do a little something something right about here.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
No,
need
Bert, look out!
I'm needing a Constitution saving throw from Bert and Penny.
Bert needs to make a Constitution saving.
Absolutely.
Is Penny in there?
Penny is in there.
Yeah,
Oh.
Penny walked in, even though I gave these specific instructions. Everybody else don't walk in.
Well, I was like, oh, it's fine because this one didn't move. Alright, Bert has a -1, so we'll do him first.
All right.
It's a 1 -1 for 0. Bert
Why
explodes
does
because he has
Bert
1
roll
hit
like
point.
shit?
I'm just gonna
He has
have
1 hit point.
Bert explode.
There is blood everywhere. There was way too much blood in his body.
It's
his
kind
size.
of
Instead of his bones
little
keeping
bit-
up,
it's
it
like
was
a
just a
little
high
mosquito.
pressure blood
it's
system.
kind of hard to tell because this undead will rear back and there will be like red marks sort of crisscrossing across their shirt as just like necrotic blood explodes from their chest outward in this area.
Ah. So does it? No one noticed that I filled this rat with blood because it got killed
Like a
with blood.
jellyfish.
Yes.
Let's go. All right, and for me, well, that's a 7 plus 2.
Oh boy.
9.
9. That's a failure. And I'm gonna roll damage. Normal. You take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Haha. Ow.
I think you mean 7 points of necrotic damage.
Well, it's
You're
still...
welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Ty.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to place that there. I was deleting the other one. Alright, and that was this one's turn. It's gonna just sort of stay there, just sort of like, it's sort of like panting heavily after exerting all that blood that just sort of came out of nowhere that now paints these stones. In fact, can I like manually like splatter this area around Penny?
That's the bleeding undead?
Yes.
Alright.
And then this one is just going to walk up and it's gonna walk up to Penny. And it's gonna make a little bite attack.
Mm-hmm.
And just sort of lunge at Penny. Does that beat your AC? All right.
No, it does not. I got mage armor still up, baby.
All right. And then that's gonna be their surprise round, and now it can officially begin combat. First on turn order. This one.
Yeah, I saw this when I was looking at which one's got a surprise round. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are going to cast this. Once more again, rearing back. Pal, you heard about like a squishy sort of explosion happening behind you, and that turns your vision ever so slightly to result in you almost getting blindsided by this. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Alright. Yeah, and I didn't have anything active yet.
Jesus Christ.
21.
Okay. With that, you take half damage. So let me roll damage. You take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Alright. Did you apply that? Or
I did. I did
okay.
apply it. And that'll be its turn. Actually, it's going to just sort of explode, and it's going to move around you, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna look at the open door now. Which, by the way, you can open and close doors in combat if you so desire. So, you know.
Hey guys, wait.
In fact, it's gonna go here. Does it have movement still? Yeah, it does. It's gonna stay there. And that's gonna be its turn. Next up is this one, who is going to make a bite attack at Penny. Another failure.
Nice.
I like to imagine like Penny, like you got like these two like came down to bite you at the same time as like this explosion was happening, and like you're just like sort of like Tom and Jerry like painted on the floor right now, just covered in like blood, and like they just miss you, or like they can't see you.
They keep attacking the silhouette
right back real
that I
quick.
left behind.
Yeah.
Lol.
Like the Wile E. Coyote fucking silhouette.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be its turn. Noda, it's your go.
Oh, I heard that splat.
You heard splats. You heard some like snappings of jaw, and you see jaws, and like you see like something's going on.
Bro,
Yeah, I could kind of see some things in the room now. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man. Okay. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm like sidestepping around Sam. Excuse
Also,
me.
be aware that getting through these doors is a bit difficult if you wild shape into a bear. You did get your second use of wild shape back.
Yeah.
But you only have two.
Excuse me, pardon me. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
Alright.
And go into a... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm gonna go into a rage first, I think.
Alright.
I go in there and I see like a smashed bird. And I'm like, hey, that kind of sucks. That's kind of mean. And I'm a little worked up.
You know what
about
happens
it.
when like you throw like those like rubber toys or rubber babies really
Yeah,
hard
he
against
just
the wall?
flat. I'm like, hey, that's kind of messed up. So I'm gonna go into a rage.
Alright, you're gonna move in, you said?
Mhm.
Alright, I'm gonna move you here. You see this.
Okay.
It's 10 feet of movement.
So rage is a bonus action. I can't use it as an action.
Wait, game's still paused.
Oh, right, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, and I should say, Noda should be able to move on her own.
I was like, why isn't she moving on her own?
Cause I can't.
Why aren't you doing it? Not knowing it's my fault.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Why do you continue to fail me?
So often.
Why do you fail me so often?
Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, just run in front of. Well, wait, that was 5, 10.
Yeah, that was 10 feet.
Skeleton eat as a
5,
snack.
10,
Ribs.
15. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
20. Am I able to shove my way into the spot in front of Penny or no? I guess it doesn't make too much difference. They can still hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just attack the one in front of me then.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah, I guess I just got my club right now.
That should show the health.
Yeah. Did Pal not lose any health?
No.
He took 3 damage.
I lost.
Oh, he lost 3.
Max,
It's
from my
yeah,
aid.
from his temporary HP. So yeah.
Well, 8 is not temp; it's max.
Yeah. But I.
Oh,
So the
wait.
way that it's working, I
No,
do have
it's
it lost.
yeah.
It's-
He hasn't lost.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, actually, I'm gonna use Chill Touch. I'm not gonna hit with my thing.
All right, I'll go ahead
Because if I hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Unfortunately, you cannot cast any spells while raging.
Oh shit, you're right. I can't.
you
Also,
you got too
heads
angry.
up on Chill Touch, most of the time, undead are resistant to necrotic damage.
But then they'd have disadvantage on attack rolls against you if you hit
Yes.
them.
But you
Yeah,
should do it
JK. Yeah, I'm gonna
damage.
smack them. I'm gonna try to. Grrr.
Grrr.
Rah. Oh no,
Swing.
I don't think I'm gonna smack them.
What'd you roll?
Why? What's the matter?
I rolled a 6. Wait, do I? Oh wait, never mind. It's only if it's a reckless attack. I
Yeah.
haven't actually used barbarian stuff before.
No.
Did
Did I do that?
did I do that? I'm gonna. So does a 11 hit?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm peace sign. I'm like, cool. I'm a little more mad now that I missed. I guess I'm just gonna chill here.
All right. Crap! I closed the combat window. All right. It is next turn is Pals.
No, it's Griss's.
Oh, it's
I'm
Griss's, sorry.
I hit the enter.
No, that's good. I'm not used to people doing that, so that's
I'm
super.
sorry.
No, that's super good. You did
No,
it.
this is a problem only from us learning how to play the game right.
Yes.
So it's okay.
That was good.
Try.
All right,
Okay,
Gris, it's your go. You currently
I
see
heard a bunch
nothing.
of-
You hear a bunch of shit happening above you, but
Gris, we need help!
Noda ran in there, and I think I hear Penny yelling. They need help.
Gris!
Do you hear that? I don't hear that.
Oh, I
You-
should've
you heard the-
fucking-
you
know,
heard-
I
you heard the
waylaid
sound of, like-
before I started going in there because now I can't use it.
I don't know if you have like the reference for it, but they're it's the sound. You heard the sound of like someone dropping a watermelon and it just like smashing everywhere.
Ugh.
And like a pained grunt afterwards.
Well, I sure don't think that was an actual watermelon. Whatever it was.
Where is this watermelon? I heard it break in here.
Is the
I can
watermelon
move
okay?
myself, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay, I see stuff. See stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, who is the one that everyone was attacking? This one?
No one's actually done any damage yet, so
No,
you
okay.
you get to choose. Dealer's
Alright,
choice.
cool. My turn. I should have raged. I should have shillelied first.
Oh, okay, I can see on like the combat tracker if you hover over it shows who's who.
Yeah.
And you can
Okay.
also click the little thing next to it to ping the combatant.
Yeah.
Huh.
Makes it easy if you're like, hey, can you attack this one?
Oh yeah, okay.
But they can't see that one, so
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah.
And now you
Help me
can
point
attack
out.
that one.
I'm gonna go for
I
this
hear
one
dogs.
since there's
Dogs.
the one right there. Shit, and I just really haven't gotten a chance to like do this yet. So with the swashbuckler, I can like hit this one if I want to, and then I could like zip over and hit like the one over here, right?
You only have one attack currently.
If you use an offhand
That's
attack, basically.
Oh
yeah.
yes, sorry.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to hit them and walk away without getting an attack of opportunity, and walk over and hit this one. However, swashbucklers do best when dueling enemies, in which case they are them and their opponent are isolated. And there is a big group of people over here, and then there is one person over here.
All right. I'm just gonna hit this one, like the first one here, then with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Hit the ass.
For attack. Shit, nice. Wait, yeah.
A roll streak.
What is that?
Undefined.
Undefined. Who the fuck is
Who rolled what 2 times in a row? What did you roll? A 2?
Who rolled a 2? You didn't roll a 2.
She rolled a 16.
I'm confused.
I think
What just happened?
that might be a stat tracker thing that messed up. Ignore it.
It's funny. That's his
Be
rolled
gone.
Be gone.
Who rolled a 2 twice in a row?
Yeah, that does hit though. Go ahead and roll damage, and then
sneak
also add your sneak attack damage. Damn. All right, that's
Right.
a big roll. Fucking hell.
Just click sneak attack. Roll
Yep.
damage.
And then roll that damage.
Fuck.
That's
Oh, wait.
right. We
It
haven't
doesn't
fixed
work.
this.
Wait.
We haven't
Yeah.
fixed this.
Right, I didn't.
Roll 2d6.
2d6.
I forgot. I remember I was forgetting something when I was setting this up. Fuck.
Okay, the first d6 is a 1. Great. Second one is a 3. So 4.
4.
Damage
13
from
damage
it
total.
changes. Alright. Alright. 13 damage total. Okay, hold on a second. Oh. There we go. And just let me double check to see if I fixed it. They were trying to do something special to have it update automatically with their level, but I'll just have to update it manually. Let me just see if this works. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
it
there we
works
go.
now. There we go. Cool.
Hey, can we take the fixed roll?
No.
Fuck.
Gris, anything else you'd like to do?
I just had that one attack.
We can't
right?
see enemy health, by the way.
Right
Unless
you
you don't
are.
want us to.
Maybe I don't.
I feel like in a moment we're gonna be able to see enemy health.
There we go. Oh, and I don't need to hover over him to see it anymore. That's nice. Awesome.
Okay. I don't have any more attacks, right? No.
You do not. No. Not unless you are wielding an offhand weapon like a dagger, but you do not specify that.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go here.
Okay. And because you are a swashbuckler, that doesn't prompt an attack of opportunity.
End turn.
All right, pal, it's your go.
Cool. I really don't know if I want to use spells right now, but otherwise I wouldn't do anything. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to cast... What's this? 30 feet? Yeah, easily. Sanctuary on Penny.
On
Or,
Penny.
no, sorry. Can I prep my reaction to cast it after her turn?
Yes, you can.
That's what I will.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Do
I'm
it.
just gonna hit cast to get that spell slot used.
Very good, thank you.
And I will study the bleeding dead right in front of me.
Okay, go ahead.
Or no,
make
it's
it-
action. Or no, it's a
No,
bonus action.
it's
We
a
can do
bonus.
it
You can do it as
Oh,
an
thank
action
God,
or
it might
bonus
actually
action.
a use for my bonus.
Yeah,
bonus
you
action.
can use action or bonus action for it.
Yes, then I will do that.
Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
What is religion? Should be 11.
11. Insufficient, unfortunately.
Cool, that's my
just
turn.
short.
Penny, take your
Just
turn.
it was just short. I was looking for a 12.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
I am going
Unfortunate.
to.
You're in a bit of a pickle here.
I most certainly am. I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
All right.
As the floor and the tiles of the floor rumble, and a bunch of bones of corpses that look kind of similar to these ones congeal into a giant skeletal hand. It's a little bit bloodier. And I'm going to drop that. Cast spell. I'm going to drop that here.
All right.
And then it's going to immediately try to grab...
Which one? Which one? You have a
this
bleeding
one.
undead and a crumbling undead. All right.
The bleeding undead.
All right. Let me
So-
make a strength saving throw. That's a failure.
That fails.
What damage did that deal? Ooh.
Let's hold on. Sorry. It rolled twice.
Okay. Oh, I can see what the values. I can see what the first.
Yeah, it rolled two fucking snake eyes.
Let's go.
God damn it. They take 2 damage, but they're restrained.
All right, 2 damage. Papa.
And then I.
Strained.
Or actually, I probably should have grabbed a different one, but I made that's maybe my move. Okay. And then I guess I want to check something with you, Leo.
Sure.
If Blake casts Sanctuary on me,
Yeah.
rules is written, me reactivating, or me taking my action to use the Maximilian's Earthen Grasps. Further actions after grappling is not casting a spell.
Yes. I would count that as just like maintaining a spell.
Okay, so it shouldn't interrupt Sanctuary.
No.
Awesome.
All other
Alright.
actions need to be more passive, though. It's just that one. It's fine.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
Are you ending your
Sanctuary will
Are you
go.
ending your turn?
No, because I am going to take one step downwards.
One step downwards. You will provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy.
I'm going to reaction nimble dodge.
And that's disadvantage on the attack? Alright.
Yep.
Alright, so...
Also, I can't move my character for some reason. What the? Oh, I'm still placing templates. What the fuck?
Yeah. You gotta swap back to your token
There we
thing.
He's good.
He's good.
It's a natural 1, baby. Get fucked, idiot.
Alright. And then... Sanctuary?
Sanctuary. That's the end of my turn. End of turn.
Another thing I forgot is I didn't make an effect for Sanctuary, so let's just say that you're very charming right now.
I am so cool.
And we'll remember that for later.
All the old ladies at church love me.
All the dudes love it. I mean, all the chicks love it.
But yeah. That's then your turn. Sam, it's your go.
Alright.
Sam, you have a vague idea of what's going on. You see like a skeletal hand rise out of the ground that's like oozing blood and like sort of those like crumbling bones falling off. You see Noda just sort of like really pissed off, swinging wildly at an undead thing in front of it. And you saw Gris run up and stab someone and then roll away. Like Dark Souls.
Judging from what's happening in this room, I can only determine pizza party doing it without me.
We sure are.
It's because they sold enough.
I gotta get my. I'm gonna get. What's up? What's happening? Oh.
Their class collected enough box tops. They get a pizza party.
Oh shit! We kill these people. We get their box tops.
You could also close the door if you so desire. That does count as 5 feet of your movement if you wish, though.
It's a pretty good idea. I could close the door, just ignore everything that's happening right now.
You could. You would be unaware of what's happening on the other side of the door for the foreseeable future until you open it again. But yeah.
I'm assuming most of these guys won't respond to a mind spell. Too bad that's all of them.
You don't know. You could try.
Well, I'm gonna take out my my big ass crossbow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna load it up with a bolt, and I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. Which one you shooting?
I'm gonna shoot this guy right here.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll with your crossbow.
Make an attack roll. I have my dex mod to that, right?
Correct.
Awesome.
Early game,
you're proficient with that, right?
Oh, shit.
So 7 instead.
Yeah.
That's insufficient, unfortunately.
Damn.
Pal, as you go to cast Sanctuary on the small mouse girl that seems to be on like has half a foot in a grave, like a crossbow bolt will just whiz past your face and just sort of glance off your metallic cheek.
I don't want that. That's not important.
Pay no mind to the to the crossbow.
I'm gonna study this thing because clearly it has some sort of evasive maneuvers to dodge.
Yeah, go ahead and make a religion check.
Yeah, all right. Let's find out like what's going on with this guy.
What's the big
I really
idea?
hope this cuts it. All right. Let me find my religion. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, it's all coming together. Man. This is where it is. This is where it is.
13. That's sufficient.
Oh shit, really? Okay,
yeah,
sick.
no. I've definitely lowered the threshold for studying, so that you guys can actually succeed in doing it. So the Bleeding Undead, the only thing that's really notable about them, the only thing that you could choose to study, is their little AoE attack. The AoE is a 15-foot box that they can place around them, and they can it takes 1 charge of their to use it, and they regain a charge when either someone causes them or they cause someone else to bleed.
Guys, switch to bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, my hand does bludgeoning.
Correct.
So awesome.
Oh, good thing too. You know, I knew my crossbow bolt would make him bleed, and that split decision making, I decided to miss.
Sure.
So that I wouldn't give him a charge.
That one was also the one that was stabbed by Gris. One step back. I see. Step back. Is that the end of your turn?
What else can I do?
That was your action, bonus action, and movement. Like, if you can move more if you want. You could close the door and then back away from it if you wanted.
Please don't close the door, Sam. Sam,
We'll remember this. I'll remember this.
Don't worry, check this out.
Sam, it'd be really funny if
Wait,
you
how
close
much
the
more
door.
movement do I? How much?
It takes 5 movement to close the door.
You've been taking so much movement just back, like debating whether or not to close the
Yeah,
door.
how much movement do I currently have?
You used 10 movement, so you have 20 movement left.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. Alright, that's the end of your turn then?
I'm dash dancing on them.
Alright. It's gonna be this one. They are going to... They're going to make a ranged spell attack at disadvantage because Noda is screaming in their face. But they're going to make a disadvantage attack against Sam.
Oh, shit.
At disadvantage. 9. Assume that
Got
misses. You'll see as they... this one will sort of raise a hand, and like a construct of necrotic energy that completely mimics their hand will launch forward from their palm at Sam, and it'll just like kind of go wide and just slam against the wall.
Hey, watch where you're shooting that.
Next up, that's gonna be its turn. Actually, it's going to move over here, I think. Actually, you know what? It's going to go... it's gonna go bother, Pal.
Does Noda get an attack of opportunity?
If she wants to take it.
Yeah. Let me bonk this guy.
Alright. Go and make an attack roll.
Okay. I'm swinging with my club. That's a 19.
That hits.
What's the damage you add to rage? I realize I don't have
plus
that
2
written down.
to you.
Is it just
Plus 2. I think that might do it
I only
automatically.
have one level limit.
Yeah, it's only one level,
Okay.
so it should do plus 2. Let me check your thing.
Yeah, it's plus 2 for a very long
Yeah,
time.
rage damage is plus 2 right now. I can see it in your features under character
Okay.
sheet.
Okay, so I got a 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Hurrah!
Hurrah. You hit that one. And that's gonna be the end of its turn. Next up is this guy, who is going to try and break out of the grasp.
That's a strength check.
Indeed. Where's the spell? There we go. Wait, no, strength check, not strength saving throw.
Not a saving throw.
Ability check. Let's do a normal throw.
Nope.
6. Stuck. That's gonna be the end of its turn, because that's pretty much all it can do.
Get fucked, idiot.
This one...
Not you, Leo, sorry.
You know what? Just for that.
No, please.
What's this? Oh, that's
Please.
crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, well, that's crazy. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from everyone in the area?
Man.
Man.
I'm downstairs currently. Can you roll mine using my sheet?
You're
not getting hit.
You're not getting hit. Good
Oh,
news.
not in it?
It
Okay,
turned
cool,
around and
cool.
shot everyone else.
That's messed up!
God, it's a good day to be me.
All right, you take
Oh,
half.
gosh,
You'll be taking half
17.
damage, Sam. Noda's getting half damage.
Does it do
Gris-
half again because it's I'm raging?
It does not. It
Hey.
deals magical, not physical.
Ah.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey, pretty
Yeah.
good. Gris,
I
can I
put
get
on
a
a
con
Mr.
saving
Obama.
throw from you?
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. 4. That's a failure. All right.
oh.
Yeah, it was really high damage on the first one for sure. So 3 damage to Penny. I mean Noda.
No, I failed.
3 damage to Sam, and then 7 damage. Apply damage.
Youch.
And apply damage.
Oh,
Hey.
jeez.
I maintain concentration.
All right, good. Thank you for keeping on top of that. And that's gonna be its turn.
Save that mattered.
Oh, sorry, did that again. And that's gonna be its turn.
Damn.
This one is going to it's gonna make another attack at Penny, I think.
Make a saving throw then. 'cause
Oh, that's
sanction-
right, Sanctuary. Normal. A success.
Yeah.
Shield.
Well, we haven't seen the attack roll yet.
So okay. I
You
won't
might
do
not.
that.
You might not need to. I'm gonna do you a favor there.
That's the pessimist mindset right there.
Yeah, that's the pessimist mindset. Look at
Okay,
that.
We're good. We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be its turn. Noda, it's your turn. This guy just sort of this person just sort of exploded their chest in front of you and just sort of.
Ugh. That's gross. Yeah, I guess I'll. I guess I can't really shove it away in a meaningful way because they also do magic range damage, right?
Yeah. They're capable of doing that.
Start swinging.
I'm just like, I shouldn't have raged. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do as much damage now that I've raged. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just walk forward and attack it.
All right, go ahead and swing.
Cat. Quit.
15 plus 3, 18.
That
to
hits.
hit.
That does hit.
4 plus 7 bludgeoning damage.
All
Bonk.
right. Monk.
Yeah, that's it. I guess I could study it
Uh,
as a
Sure.
bonus action.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't really have anything to do.
Go ahead and make a religion
that's
check.
okay. I got a 4. We're good.
All right.
I'm just gonna chill. Hang
All right.
out.
Is
I'm
that the end
looking
of your turn?
nervously over at Penny.
I'm fine.
Chris, it's your go.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm
Hit the wrong button.
gonna go to. Oh, I can move myself. That's right.
Yep.
Get him, Chris.
Get him.
All right. So I kind of just wanna. Can I just punch him to do?
Well,
like...
okay. So the bleeding ones we only have to worry about are the bleeding ones. The only one we have to worry about doing bleeding damage to. Or
Oh
slashing
man.
damage
Okay.
to. So you can do.
I didn't
Oh.
get that part.
Yeah. The ones that are bleeding should not bleed anymore. The ones that aren't
Okay.
bleeding, we haven't checked yet.
Okay, so I can make him bleed.
Yeah, stab his ass.
Okay, cool.
Bleeding ones, they regain the ability to cast their spell if someone bleeds in their vicinity, either themselves or someone else.
Oh, they don't have to cause it.
They don't have to cause it.
They
Okay.
just take blood and like, make it sploosh.
Yeah, they take blood in the general area.
Ugh.
Rats.
That attack roll
I'll
is
just-
insufficient.
Don't bleed.
Yeah, don't bleed. Well,
Could I study?
yeah, go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Cool. Can I actually just roll that one? Religion is great, -1. I rolled a 3.
3 is unfortunately insufficient. I did lower the DC threshold, but not by that much, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Whoa.
I guess I will end my turn by going back over here.
All right, just stepping over the nearly dead Penny, just sort of like, ooh, let me just squeeze by. Let me just squeeze by here. Just ooh, yeah. Next up on the turn order, it is Pal's turn. Pal.
So while I was gone, which one did damage to Sam?
It'd be this one.
That one? Okay.
Yes.
That is within my range then I will... What's this? It's not
Teacher,
that
I think
one.
my temp HP got ignored.
So I found out what it is. When you add the temp HP, you also have to add it to your current HP.
Yeah.
and then
You
fill
have
up
to
the
add
bar
the,
past that.
the max override.
Okay, hold on a
Oh,
second.
suck.
I'll fix that.
Because I think I should have had it.
So it's 29.
Yeah, like I had to set my current hit points to
Minus
38, and then it reads
3.
correctly on the
So it
health
should
bar
be
and everything.
20. You should be at 26 health then. There.
That shit's weird.
It's a bit
So
glitchy.
the purple isn't health you have; it's just showing an area that you can fill with max health.
Penny's, yours was right because I remember yours being right because
Yes.
that was a round number. So,
Yes.
yeah, you're at the correct health threshold. Yours, Ty's was just messed up for some reason. But yeah,
I can't check.
bit.
Is there any benefit to two-handing my mace?
yes, it's versatile. No, your mace, no, actually, it does not.
Is not okay. Wasn't sure.
It does not have the versatile attachment to it. Yep, it's just 1d6 plus 2.
Well, I'm gonna first. I'll bonus action study first. I want to study one of the crumbling ones.
All right, sure. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Roll d20 plus 2. 20 dirty, but 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, this one, you saw it attempt a ranged spell attack earlier. That's the only thing that you can get from studying it that's worthwhile, really. Is a range attack. It's a ranged spell attack that when they hit, they can move anyone 15 feet in any direction if they fail a strength saving throw after getting hit. And that takes 1 charge, and they gain a charge whenever anyone takes bludgeoning damage in their general, if they see someone take bludgeoning damage,
Or
or
they're crumbling. I
yes.
see.
Let's see how that works.
Someone takes. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Someone, does this include like their teammates?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Anything. Here,
Yeah. Well, no, it's if
Yeah.
it's not if their teammates take bludgeoning. If their teammates deal bludgeoning damage, then they gain a charge, or if they take bludgeoning damage. they get charged.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
But if they witness one of their teammates taking bludgeoning damage, that won't do anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Sick. That's actually way better than...
Yeah.
Okay, or
That'd be kind of ridiculous. Like, just don't hit them.
Like,
don't hit them, forehead.
Yo,
don't
you got
hit
magic
them.
missile? Oh, sorry, skill issue.
Don't hit them. Don't hit them, forehead.
And then we have the Force Undead. Every instance of force damage is reflected upon the user.
Match the colors.
I'm going to use my mace to hit this one.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah, that's all I can. 18.
Yeah, roll damage. That hits. 6.
We'll take it.
Alright. Anything else you'd like to do?
I already did my... Nope. That's it. Oh, wait. Let me hit the button. Let me hit the button.
Oh, you hit the button. Alright, Penny. It's your go.
Can I go? Okay. I am going to attempt to step out of this person's range first.
Alright. They're going to make an attack roll, but they first have to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Let me scroll up to find that sanctuary. There we go. Is that sufficient? What's the DC?
Be. I'm checking. DC, nope, it is not.
Oh, it's insufficient. Alright, they go to make an
attack. And then
attack.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get completely out of sight, which Maximilian's Earth and Grasp does not need sight to keep going, and I'm going to crush the bleeding zombie.
Alright.
Which I can put
I don't know where you
up
went,
again.
but don't forget you can corner move over this space. You didn't have to do the
Oh,
turn.
true. Because I get 5 more feet out of that then, Leo?
Sure, I'll give you one more.
There. Hey, I have vision anyways now. Let's go.
You're just kind of peering around. You're peering out like
will...
between Sam's legs or something.
So I need a strength saving throw.
All right.
This will break Sanctuary because I'm dealing damage.
All right. Let me remove Sanctuary from me. That's a 2, by the way. That's a failure.
Snake Eyes again.
Nice.
I'm so mad. Wait, why is it rolling bludgeoning and then bludgeoning half of restrained?
It's half damage if restrained, which means.
Oh right. No,
so it takes 7.
The first 2. No, the 2d6.
Yeah, so it's 3 instead of Snake Eyes then, because that's what the second roll is for.
Yeah, it's for the restrained damage.
Yeah. All right, so 3 damage, 3 bludgeoning damage. Wow.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action.
Yes.
To cry a little bit.
All right. Why? You're only at 6 health. It's fine.
Well, no, because I'm gonna have to use some of my incense that took me a very long time to get to make bird again.
How unfortunate. Is that the end of your turn, though?
Yes.
All right.
I will click enter. Oh,
I did. Sam, it's your go.
Yes. All right, now we're talking.
Now you're talking. After you expertly missed your piercing shot against that enemy because you knew from the beginning.
And then dash danced on them.
And then dash dance on them like melee. It's very cool.
Yeah.
You could hear the click of the GameCube controller.
My man got notches.
There's actually a small person inside of Sam controlling him using the
It's like a Ratatouille thing.
Actually, Bert
It's
inside of...
the old rat is.
That's where Bert was. That's where Bert goes.
What you doing?
I'm thinking to myself, almost took a long rest.
Please do not.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna take. If you did that, I would play it seriously, and you would be unconscious for the rest of this combat for 8 hours. You'd go into sleep
I
mode.
would hate you forever.
I would hate you because you press the sleep mode button.
Bitch,
That's...
I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't you?
Take
Don't
your
hit
turn.
long.
Taking my turn. God.
What you doing? What you doing?
So all of these guys, I'm pretty sure enchantment spells will do jack shit.
You don't know.
You don't know that.
You don't know.
You don't know that.
I'll take a shot in the dark here, and let's load another bolt in the crossbow.
Shot in the dark, literally. I get it. Like little shot. Sorry. All right. Go ahead and make it.
So what variety were the guys with like the neck bandages on them?
The bleeding undead. Bleeding Undead, you don't want to
The
basically
ones that have blood on their profile are bleeding. The ones who don't, like this guy, cannot being a token, I cannot see.
they're called Crumbling Undead and Bleeding Undead to differentiate them.
This is a bleeding.
And
the other one is Crumbling.
The guys with the the guys with just like the neck shit on them.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Crumbling. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit the Crumbling guy.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
All right, bet. I have a good feeling about this. This is where the big tamale... Actually, this is doable. I'm gonna slap myself with a Bardic Inspiration. Oh, yeah. Will 17 cut it?
That will do it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage from me.
It should be a D8 plus your dex, I believe?
D8 plus dex, you got it.
Yes. So it'll be D8 plus 3.
Oh, 10.
10, okay. 10 damage to the Crumbling Undead. You hear, Pal, you hear the twang of a crossbow, but this time the bolt doesn't head towards you, but instead the person in front of you.
Yo, that's wild.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna do a little
is that your turn, Sam?
Ooh. Damn. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of studying.
Who are you studying?
What's there to figure out?
Nothing really.
Well, any like, if we like succeed at a difficult study check, can we like loot more from their bodies? See like what else like they got like on them and shit?
That would work for boss fights, but not for just basic encounters.
Okay, well it's good. All information is good information. That's important. Okay. Well.
I modified how loot works from boss fights, by the way. Cam, it's sort of like IO in a fashion.
Hey, I actually like how that works then.
Yeah. Very cool. I can't wait to if you guys ever find a boss fight. I wonder if there's one in. I wonder if there's one in this area. That'd be crazy.
Smile.
Smile. Is that the end of your turn, Sam?
Yeah, I got nothing better to do.
All right. Top the turn order. This one right here is going to try and bite Noda. Gonna go for a bite attack. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Alright. But you are raging, so it will be dealing half damage. So you take half of 7. Take 3 points of damage. But you do puncture. You do get bled as this thing lunges at you with fangs bared.
Rats.
But that's gonna be.
Can't see it, but I'm holding my head in my hands.
This is a good
spellcaster.
This
can really fuck you up.
This is a learning experience, Lucy.
Because I was about to drop my rage and then you bit me, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It keeps going. It keeps going. Next up, is this one's turn. Instead of trying to escape, they're gonna just do a little haha funny.
Not a haha funny.
And they're gonna throw.
I'm trying to hold my blood in. I'm like covering my wound.
I need a con saving throw from Noda and Gris.
No, you can't use it against me. I got a nat 20.
Let's go.
Hey, yo.
I'm trying to hold it in so hard. I'm like using 2 fingers to like hold in the teeth mark.
Oh, I hope you succeed as well, Gris.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Damn.
Oh,
ooh,
no.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. But you take half. Good for you, Noda.
Yeah, good for you.
She's not happy about it. She watched the blood fly out of her arm and like into Gris's eyes. I'm like, no. I'm so sorry.
Yep. That's gonna be its turn. It's still kind of just being held by the arm, and while it's being waved around by the skeleton arm, it just sort of like rakes its hands across its chest and just releases a stream of necrotic blood energy. next up, this one. This one is going to turn back to Pal and is going to basically bludgeon it. That underneath one of its coats is a club that's sort of just hanging there. It's going to try and bludgeon Pal with it. Attack. Normally. Does an 11 beat your AC, Pal?
I don't have my shield, but not quite.
Yeah, without your shield, you have an 18 AC, so unfortunate. But this one, by the way, I can get rid of this now. This one is going to make a ranged spell attack roll at disadvantage against Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to try and do a little. Does a 17 hit?
I would prefer if it didn't. So I'm gonna see if I can. I'm thinking to myself, don't hit me. So some barbs made of silver are gonna like come out of my instrument.
So
and
another roll.
Fuck with
then?
his hands a little bit.
All right,
Yeah.
another roll.
Yeah.
Dirty 20s. So that's still gonna go off. I need a strength saving throw from you.
Man. Where am I going?
First of all, you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Fortunately, even though it's slashing damage, you are a robot and you do not bleed. This is good.
Are you serious right now?
But you will be moving 15 feet. This is force movement, so there's no attacks of opportunity. You'll be moving 1, 2, 3.
This is a slightly more disadvantageous spot then.
It's a bit of a worse location, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, that's going to be the end of its turn. Noda.
Fun fact, just want to point out to everyone. This guy is restrained, meaning they take just all attacks against them have advantage, ranged and melee. So.
Oh, okay.
Make sure that people know that. I intend to blow this motherfucker up on my turn. So.
Adds up to me.
Okay. Noda, it's your turn.
It sure is.
You have 2, don't you?
I do, but I don't want to drop it and then.
I mean, it also lasts an hour.
But I can't fit through that fucking door, man.
You can fit through some of the smaller doorways, but if there's a long tunnel, then no, you're gonna have to drop the wild shape.
Yeah.
It depends. Like the doorway here, that to get into this room, you could squeeze through there. I would allow that. Like 5 or 10 feet to squeeze through. I'd be like, yeah, sure.
I step very carefully.
I'd be like, yeah, you can squeeze, but if not, it's gonna be a bit difficult.
I don't know. We're like, actually, we didn't kill anybody yet, did we?
No.
No.
Your big bear form, it's really good in combat, but it doesn't do well in claustrophobic spaces.
Like, yeah, but it's also like slashing damage. I can only really effectively use it. I mean, I guess if you kill them all, like
if you kill half the enemies here, it's like, oh no.
Yeah, okay. I'm like angrily looking at the blood that came out of my arm, and then I look back up at the undead in front of me.
It licks its lips, licks your blood from its teeth.
I'm not hyperventilating, but I'm breathing a little bit harder now, and then I start to grow in height, and I wild shape into a bear.
All right, let me do that. First wild shape. Let me reposition. No, let me reposition. Yeah. Big body.
Big, yeah, and then I'm gonna fucking fight it, I guess.
All right, go ahead. Make your attack roll.
Cocked. 12 plus 6, 18 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
2 plus 4, 6 plus. I still get my raging bonus, right?
Yes.
That's 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna claw at it too.
Big chunk.
Ooh, I will not be clawing at it. Unless
All right.
a 9 hits, but I don't think it does.
Which one are you attacking?
The one in front of me.
The one in the corner that you cannot
Oh yeah,
see.
sorry.
Yeah, you cannot see.
The crumbling one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Crumble cookies.
Next up on the turn order, Gris. By the way, at the end of this following round, we will end the session there and then pick up next time. But we will follow through with this round.
You got it, boss man. 10-4.
Okay. This door is shut, right?
It's which one? The one to your left?
One. Yeah.
No, that's
No, it's
open.
open.
You can see through it.
Oh.
It's open.
Please don't close it. It's Ham being able to contribute right
Yeah, no, I wasn't planning on it.
Bye, Penny.
now. No, please.
Bye bye.
No. I was gonna go here. I
All right.
myself. That's right. I'm gonna.
Your blood splats.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got 4.
Is that her blood or the caster's blood? Who knows? But
It's
there's
hard to
blood
say.
splats.
I
Could have been
think
my
I have
blood
an
that
idea.
splatted.
I have a
Okay.
pretty good idea. Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
Try to hit
Make
this,
your attack roll.
I guess I won't.
Rolling
That's
kind
That's
of
a big
poorly
looking
there.
thing.
You had a really good first turn where you like took out half the health of the one
Yeah.
bleeding undead.
Okay.
And then after that, it just kind of been like a rough few rounds for Gris.
Yeah, I'm gonna try studying again, which is what?
Sure, make a religion check.
That's like the one I have -1 for.
Yes.
Okay, and I got a nat 1.
Oh,
That one.
rolls.
I'm gonna just go stand outside the door.
No.
All right. You're gonna get an attack of opportunity from this undead as you moved out of their space.
Fuck, I forgot that's how-
Yeah. And they're gonna swing a club at you.
That's me forgetting how that works. Damn it.
Luckily,
No way that hits.
it does not hit. Luckily,
No
like
way.
you're so
Oh, God.
dejected. You're so dejected,
Careful.
Grace. You're just like, oh man. You like kick the dirt up. You're like, oh man. And you just sort of like sulk your way back out the door. Penny, you see Grizzly like walking to the corner, just like facing it, just head leaning against it, like, oh, this is the worst.
For me, she walked into the darkness.
Oh, that's right. You can't see shit. Oh god.
The unspeakable darkness.
So-
The only thing I could see
Bro,
is what's in front of me, like in through the room, and like a
I'm-
little bit
yeah.
around me.
So
My monitor went on fucking sleep mode when you said the darkness.
so Gris, just so you're aware, Penny can't see you right now. Her vision's that bad in the dark.
Oh, hey Penny, just so you know,
Where
I'm
are you?
here. don't hit me. I'm here in the corner.
Oh, sorry, you scared me, Gris.
Oh,
But yeah.
I'm scared too. Whew. And I'm
Um,
holding in my guts.
yeah.
Oh.
That's the end of your turn then. Pal, it's your go. You saw this one in front of you, the crumbling end in front of you, reach out a hand made of like necrotic magic and just pull Sam into the room.
Yeah.
Alright, pal,
Try,
wanna beat the shit out of this thing with me?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Pal, kill.
Murder, death, kill, violence.
Pal, get in there.
We were like in perfect Eiffel Tower. Wait, well, let me just like. Wait, how do I like? Is it
Trying
F?
to-
How do I? Yeah.
Yeah. Same turn, Sam. I heard you were talking shit. I heard you were talking. I know you weren't talking.
Yeah, let me get over there. Oh, you think I involuntarily came over here? No.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with
I'm
me.
trapped in here with me.
So
Wait.
I can pass through ally squares when I move.
Yeah, you just can't stay in their same space unless they are 2 sizes bigger than you.
All right. It's wisdom saving for. I'm going to channel divinity. I'm just deciding which one.
Yeah.
Who goes after me? Penny. That one's already kind of. Yeah. We'll not that one. Didn't mean to do that one. We'll do this one.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and take your movement.
All right.
And
There you
he'll.
go. Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead and track
game's
movement.
paused, I cannot.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I'll apply the healing as you move past them.
That's not it yet. I just can't see in here to actually...
Sure. Let me apply the healing to...
Where's Gris?
Gris is in the corner.
You can't see. She's
over here.
Alright, we'll go right here.
Alright.
You can see the blood
And
path that
everybody
she
I
left.
pass ally will heal
Yes. Let me apply
sick.
healing to Gris.
And that's not your
Thank
movement.
you,
That's
pal.
part of your action.
Yeah, so you can
So
move back
move
in
back
there.
in.
You can move back in if you want.
Yep,
And this,
and I'm going
this,
to.
this will provoke attacks of
I was just
opportunity if you
taking the
do move
wa-
back in.
I'm trying to imagine how this looks in 6 seconds.
Yeah, how does the how does Paladin's Balm of Peace like manifest? I'm curious.
Easier with bulk.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like he's got.
Well,
He's like he's like a competitive linebacker, just fucking bum rushing his way back to the doorway,
See,
so he can take his
I imagine
running
him as
start back into the fucking.
I imagine him as a
combat.
very muscular ballerina instead, just like kind of prancing through.
I'm not gonna go ballerina. I imagine all the cracks in his armor, not glowing like to the point where it actually shed light, but there's like a clear light underneath it, and it's just confidently walking around knowing that nobody's going to even try and hit him.
Or
He struts. He's working it. He's
at 10 times speed.
Sure.
30
That
That's
is
not
also-
what I was going for.
that's
but you can
also-
imagine that if you.
he's
I'm
busting it down
imagining
sexual
Paladin doing
style.
the gritty now.
Shut up!
Right foot, left foot, right
Forged up
foot,
for
left
forge.
foot, go,
Alright.
white boy, go.
So where
go,
you
white boy,
move
go.
back, pal?
And I'll move back to here.
All right.
I mean, this.
That
Wait, do we
stabilized
know?
everybody.
Yeah, that was the.
Yeah.
It's an insane tool. Do we know if either of the bleeding ones have a charge up currently?
I don't know.
Currently, in me keeping track of it, I see that they do not.
Cool. Is there a way to sort by? Yeah, there is bonus actions. I don't. Oh, that's in the wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't actually have any bonus action attacks, so I'll just
No.
study this one. I'm trying
Which
to ping
one?
it. It won't. Hold on. There, I can ping off of it.
Yeah. All right.
I don't really know what I'm gonna.
That one.
do
Go ahead and
for
make
it,
a go ahead and make a religion check.
but 21.
All right. I'll reveal to you that that one has one more charge in its grasp of the undying.
Oh, it's actually
Grasp of the
good to know.
undead.
I can note that
Grasp
on the
the
sheet.
undying. You'll get permanent max HP every 4 seconds.
No,
Gotta
this
be
is
in
very.
combat though.
This is very
You have to
different.
be combat.
This is very different. It's grasp of the undead, not grasp of the undying. Can't.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Oh, wait, let me.
Oh. All right,
I love
Penny.
the button, but I keep forgetting.
You saw Pal kind of strut in with like the neon lights, like he was like gaming PC, and then you saw it turn off, and then like he immediately just like sprinted back into the room.
All right, so I am now feeling a little bit more put together. I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm gonna muscle around a bit. Realize I can't feel something. Dip my whole head into the bag and then pop back out with the 50 gold diamond I got.
All right.
And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at this motherfucker at advantage because they're restrained.
Go ahead and make your attack roll at advantage then.
You're kidding me.
Let's go! You rolled
Oh
a
my
3 and a
God.
2. Let's
Does
go!
it work
Let's
on
go!
does my
Silvery bars.
reaction? Yeah, does it work on failures?
No.
It works on successes,
I
unfortunately.
mean, you successfully.
Wait, you're using
fail.
reaction, Bardic.
I
Bardic.
cast small your dick.
You're using reaction, Bardic, right? Can you give that to
What?
attacks?
I mean,
Bardic Inspiration. Because you wanted to use the 1 D&D beta test Bard, right? That you can reaction dice.
I mean, now I think about it,
What
our
is that?
shit, like, the main reason in the last campaign why budgeting was so hard was because we, what action was the other thing delegated to? The thing that's not studying. What we did, martial checks.
Martial
Martial
check,
checks?
yeah.
They just
Checks is
happened.
free.
They were separate.
They were completely separate from their
Yeah.
own thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's why
free.
they were so much higher for.
And this would be a
successes.
reaction, not any part of your action, and you're about to have your turn again, which means you get your reaction back.
You know what? You made a good argument. Take it.
Alright, what do I roll?
6 d6.
A D6.
D6.
What's the macro for that? I don't use. I'll just roll in my fucking. I got
Yeah,
dice in
just
front of me.
you can do that.
That's a 2 for 10 total. I don't
2.
think that hits.
That's not.
God damn it. Okay.
All right.
That's my turn. They're still restrained, but
They're still restrained.
wizards, baby.
Wizards bait. All right, Sam, it's your turn. You went from Penny being in a pickle to you being in quite the situation here.
This is quite the predicament we found ourselves into.
Indeed. Indeed.
Alright, you little goblin. Get on out of here. You little silly goofball. I'm going to stab him with my rapier.
All right. It's like I thought you were gonna be like trying to like I don't know distant whispers or like convince him, try to do some bardic things like skedaddle, and then you just stab him. Like,
Well,
all right.
watch this. This is my secret ability. My secret.
all right.
It's a knife. I have a knife.
Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
All right. You come on, you little goofball. You little silly. Come on, you little silly goofball. You little
That
shitter.
hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Zoom.
It's a D8 plus 3.
D8 plus 3. You got it, boss man.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. 10, 4. Good feeling about this? Why do I even talk? Well, it's a 4.
4 damage. Let's go.
Damage is
go.
damage.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, you
All right.
better back off. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do, Seth?
Do a little shimmy.
All right.
Maybe do the SpongeBob. Maybe the
You
SpongeBob.
do. Who
All
put
right.
you on the planet?
Who put you on the planet?
Um.
And while I'm doing that, while I'm doing my battle dance, I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna study them a little bit.
All right. Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
All right, let's just make a religion check. I don't even know what I'm gonna study. I just know I'm gonna study them. 13.
13. I mean, that is a success. I guess
Sure.
anything particular you want to know about this creature?
How their day's been going, I guess.
Sure. With that'll
They
count
were
as a
dead
successful
up
insight
until-
check. They were doing pretty poorly, but then like some fresh meat came in, so they're feeling pretty good.
Oh shit!
Happy for them.
I don't suppose I could actually like legitimately like use this check to find out like who made them or like what they're doing here, what their dealio is.
You could, but
All right, I'll remember that for next turn.
yeah, but you ended up asking how their day was going, so
Hey, that's cool. All information is good information.
sure.
Yeah.
This one is going to, what's he gonna do? He's gonna try and bite Sam, I guess, because actually,
Okay, huh?
he's gonna just sort of like after you
Bro, what
stabbed
the
him,
fuck?
you told him to skedaddle. He's going to move a little bit.
Oh,
Is going to do a little bite against Noda.
Don't you dare!
oh well.
Needs
Hey!
they need
Good idea.
they need a source of blood. You see.
Get on you. You know what? And he moved. Like
Does a 14 hit? It does with your current armor class as a
Like,
bear.
I don't know how I feel about. Like,
You do take half
let's just
damage
attack this
though.
one. Like,
You take half damage.
gave this guy an order and he obliged.
Yeah. You take half of 13, so let me mark that down. Apply half damage. Take 6 points of damage.
13, round up 10. Round to the nearest 15.
But that's gonna be its turn. Next is gonna be this guy's turn, and originally they were going to try and escape, but they have something better to do now. I'm gonna put this there. I need a Constitution saving throw from all those that are within the zone. That means
could that
Nelda,
Oh,
Sam,
man.
and Pal.
I rolled a 2.
That's a failure.
That's a 5 for
Wait.
me. But now I have a dice jail. so
That's a
I need
failure
one
for
of
Pal. That's Sam.
Yeah.
What's your Oh man, that's such a poor damage on the damage. It probably doesn't even matter. Go ahead and make a con saving throw for me.
Alright.
But Noda, you take.
Wait, who's making? Oh, is
You need
everyone
you need to
making
make you
this
need to make a
into-
con save for me.
Oh, we already made her.
Alright, sick. What will a 13 give this poor man?
It's a failure, but you only take
100 damage.
5 damage.
Okay, sick.
But that's gonna be the end of this round of combat, and we're gonna pick that up next time.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The fucking rolls today. Jesus Christ.
Did you guys enjoy the
I
session
got to
today?
use my healing.
Yeah,
ability.
it was fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys finally got to a dungeon.
Yes.
I've had this one actually made for like a couple of weeks now.
I'm glad the fate die worked out. I couldn't figure out a way to justify Pal actually going into the dungeon, but I want to do a dungeon.
Yeah.
I was,
As for the how loot will be working for boss fights, I'll just reveal that ahead of time since Cam already knows. Is that you guys will be able to basically curate your loot. There'll basically be a loot table related to the boss, and you'll be able to choose X amount depending on your performance. You'll be given basically loot points.
And if we're still following IO rules, there's ways that we can make the encounter harder optionally in order for more loot.
Some of
Is
them
that
will have
like
that.
what it was for the hag fight at the coven fight, where like if we had since we had the
No,
killed
that
the
one
dog,
was just
or
a
is that-
that one was just a that would have been an example of it. The dog. I thought you were talking about how you guys were just outnumbered and had like a very
Hell
poor
no.
experience.
Yeah, right?
And I was like
No, I
I was gonna say that's just incompetence. But
Yeah, that's just not us. Bad call. I shouldn't have used Pass Without a Trace the second time, but you know.
it'd have been really funny if
but
we
yeah,
got
not-
one cycled.
not all bosses will
It was
have
real
like
funny.
an enrage mechanic, but some of them will, and those will result in greater loot. But other times it'll just be like, hey, do well in the boss fight, and do well might be
if I got rolled,
don't go
I
down
honestly-
or stuff like that.
I have two character ideas in the back of my mind. One
If
is
Penny got rolled,
Yeah,
I would
Penny
not
got
let
If I got
Penny-
rolled, it would have been an insane learning moment for Noda as another kid, where Pal says, "Hey, don't enter the
Oh,
room," and then
jeez.
Penny walks in the room
Noda
and
would do
dies.
everything in her power to keep Penny alive.
Yeah, my
I
two,
don't think-
backup
I would
characters
have
were either
dropped
a
everything to heal her. So
a Knoll Artificer or literally one of the bodies in this dungeon.
Yeah, alright,
Penny
ready
died.
for
Noda would
Stam
have
2
become
through
so
10.
jaded, so fucking bad.
Also, look at all the blood on the floor from you guys from like the heavy damage instances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
It's fine.
Hopefully that's their blood.
Some of it might be.
Some of it's Bert's.
Yeah, some of it is birds.
Well, we can see the trail of like where Gris is.
Yeah, you can see where did Gris go? In that direction. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the session.
Oh, I didn't use my channel divinity. Hold on.
I'll
Time-
update.
I can.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
got
you can just you can edit all your resources.
Yeah.
I'm so mad. Chromatic orb, like the whole
Nope.
combo
Does
I
that
have.
use up your diamond, or is it
Yeah.
just?
Well, not the diamond. Diamond doesn't get used, but it uses up a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
But
I
yeah,
was
like, the
like,
whole,
damn,
whole
just
combo
use
is
the
grab
fucking
people with the
diamond.
hand and then like burst them with chromatic orb because I get advantage.
Does Revivify use up the diamond?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but Chromatic
We
Orb
don't-
doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
It says in the spell description which the spell consumes. In terms of material components, like it'll say 300 gold diamond.
Oh,
which the
okay, it
spell
does literally
consumes.
say which the spell consumes. That makes sense.
Like for Find Familiar, like when I have to remake Bert, I do have some special incense that costs 10 gold per spell cast that does get consumed.
Hmm.
I'm so mad about Bert. He exploded immediately.
Yeah.
Actually.
This might be a
Seriously,
good
what
opportunity to
happened to
change his. There could be a good opportunity to change his form though.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe a
Instead of
monkey
a
with
squishy
thumbs.
rat, it's a squishy monkey.
You could.
Penny has learned from not being
Or
able to
maybe a
go-
spider. I don't know. Maybe a spider where I can just nothing is too small of a gap for me.
With thumbs.
Go even smaller.
With thumbs.
Little tiny thumbs on the ends of their little.
What is the Find
Feelers.
Familiar? I know I could probably get a little bit creative with it, but what's the regular options for Find
It
Familiar?
lets you
think it's
locate the
cat,
nearest
bat,
familiar
frog.
within a
App for
100-mile
this.
radius.
I could get
Uh,
a seahorse.
Please don't get a seahorse.
Can you get a land
Oh,
horse?
okay, so Cam, I don't know if like non-pact of the chain familiars can get something with thumbs.
Thumbs, yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like it. Unless it's
I could
packed
get
with
a
the
crab.
chain.
Oh my god, I could get a crab.
You could get a
Oh
crab.
my god.
A crab could, if it's big enough or it can reach the handle, it could. 100%
This is a
open
normal
doors.
size crab. This is not.
Alright, well,
It's like a it's like a large crab, but like still a crab. It's not it's not like a coconut crab.
What about like a crab with
Yeah,
wings?
that's what I was
Have
thinking.
you guys ever seen a coconut crab? Holy
Yes.
fuck!
They're
Those-
huge,
those-
they're
I
lime
have.
trees.
Those things are real life
They're
boss
fun.
fights. Like they're asking for like me to like Dark
Oh
Souls
wait, I
roll
think
away
I've seen
from
coconut
them.
crabs.
What the
Hold on.
this thing looks like a spider.
Yeah, they're proficient climbers, which is definitely one of the more concerning
Hey,
things.
sorry,
about-
crab jump scare. This is a coconut crab next to a regular sized trash can.
Holy shit, those things are scary. Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Holy
Yo,
shit.
wait,
There's a picture of
does it
someone just holding it,
taste good?
and it's not that big.
Because that's
There
like
must
a
be a
lot
baby.
of lobster
Do they taste like coconut?
crab.
No, I think they're called that because of the belief that they can break a coconut open with just their claws.
Holy shit, that's so cool and scary.
Are